Hello. This is the Breitspurbahn, an enormous train, 6 meters wide, 7 meters high. Inside, it is incredibly luxurious and heavily armed. Hidden under a dome is an anti-aircraft installation. There are countless weapons on board and cabins filled with soldiers. The train was the brainchild of none other than Adolf Hitler. It was his personal favorite toy. While many of his megalomaniac projects were cancelled as the war progressed, he tried to force this one into existence until his end, because it was central to the Nazis' plans for world domination. Hitler was well known for his insane infrastructure projects. The German stadium was to be built in Nuremberg alongside the Congress Hall and the Zeppelin Field, with space for 400,000 people. It would have been the largest arena in the world. The Elbe High Bridge in Hamburg would have dwarfed the Golden Gate Bridge. These and many other projects were scrapped when the Nazis started losing World War II, but the Breitspurbahn was different. It was considered one of Hitler's favorite projects. In 1941, it was given top priority. Hitler personally demanded that all forces necessary be deployed to realize it. Although steel was already extremely scarce at the time, his project was granted 84,000 tons. We actually found the original plans for Hitler's monster train. The German historian Anton Joachim Stahler collected from several archives and published them in this book. Although the entire German industry was geared towards warfare, the Nazi leadership commissioned the same companies to develop the Breitspurbahn. Over 100 designs for locomotives and wagons were submitted. The distance between rails is called the track gauge. Even back then, the standard gauge of 1,435 millimeters was already widespread all over the world, with small deviations in some countries. Hitler originally wanted a 4-meter wide gauge for his train. After a lot of back and forth, he was finally persuaded to settle for 3 meters. The train itself was massive too, 6 meters wide and 7 meters tall. The length was up to 420 meters for the passenger trains and over a kilometer for freight traffic. A double-decker, as demanded by the Führer. Today's trains almost seem puny in comparison. Inside, the Breitspurbahn was supposed to be packed with luxury. The first class was located on the upper deck for better views. Here you had the most space, a lush interior with coat racks and comfy armrests. Directly below, usually on the lower deck, was the second class. Still spacious, the third class was a bit narrower. Additionally, there were countless communal areas. You could sip wine, smoke, and lounge on sofas in a bar. Similar setups, just without the bar, were found in a reading and socializing area. The planned dining car was particularly impressive. In the drafts, it was paneled with natural wood, adorned with gold and had chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. It was supposed to be the only single-decker car, with ceilings so
Tillers, Trump arguing against his own policies. His own administration deported the South Koreans he's talking about.
Republicans have to talk about it.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people
no, you
here.
Don't. No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have. You don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put
How did we ever do it before?
Well,
when you and I were
I'll give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives.
Dude, even Fox News is getting fed up with him.
You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing and very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems. They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and going to take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it's going great. Also, VG, check Hamza's latest vid. You need to see the thumbnail. That's why I'm not sending a link. Oh, fucking YouTube. Why more young men are considering religion? They're not. What a dumb fuck, dude. Jeez, what a fucking idiot. The fucking 13-year-old boys who are watching his channel are fucking retarded. Like, they have to be the most subhuman fucking troglodytes in existence. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Okay, here is the teaser I was telling you about.
Bonnie, there's a package for you. Oh, thank you.
Hi there, I'm Lilypad. Let's play.
Don't know if the lily pad thing is gonna be the main villain, but, you know, I'm not terribly excited for that movie. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Bro, you should try to make it in Bollywood. You're good looking enough to be big in India.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Thanks for the donation, though, 12.
This girl I was dating said, so if I was having a bad day and needed a rotisserie chicken you wouldn't get one for me? I said, nope, and she was like, that is so silly and insane, so I blocked her ass. The entitlement is nuts, man.
Yeah, that's a massively dumb bitch. That's a good move. Should have smacked her, too. Thanks for the donation, Fad Fudge.
So high, you wouldn't feel like you were on a train. Besides this main hall, there were additional restaurants and breakfast rooms planned. The train was also to feature a cinema for almost 200 people. A smaller stage should host lectures and performances. The train was meant to travel far, so the plans included sleeping cars. In first class, after a spacious reception area, wealthy Nazis would find roomy sleeping compartments, with sofas, armchairs, a vanity table, and a large window with an outside view. The first class rooms were also supposed to have their own toilet, sink, and shower. The smaller bedrooms in second class only had a sink. Nevertheless, all passengers could freshen up in the bath car. It was supposed to host 4 bathtubs and 20 showers. Additionally, there were layouts for ladies' and gentlemen's hairdressing salons, so the undercut wouldn't suffer during the journey. Also, there were storage and staff rooms. A pastry shop would supply guests with snacks, fresh cakes, and all kinds of drinks. Another highlight was planned at the very end of the train. A fully glazed
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Fine like wine. Thanks for the donation, James.
Viewing platform. At this point, we wish we had a
Some
smooth
good
bridge
broccoli.
to today's sponsor, but that's pretty tough with this topic. They're a cool company though,
Man, broccoli is so damn good.
and this is how we finance making these videos, so please hang on. Holds Karen. While the planned first and second
You know, I love big ass trains. It'd be cool to take like a really, really long train ride.
class carriages could only accommodate about 200 passengers, there were more than twice as many seats in third class. They could have easily fit over 500 seats in third class, but with the Breitspurbahn, they wanted to ensure a comfortable journey for everyone. Well, not everyone. These are designs for the so-called Eastern worker carriages. There were no seats, only benches for 8 travelers per compartment. These work slaves were supposed to sit on the benches during the day and sleep on them at night. This provided space for a total of 480 work slaves. They did not have access to the rest of the train. Their food was supposed to be cooked in a large kitchen next door, pushed through the train in buckets, and then distributed at a canteen. Let's zoom out at this point. What did Hitler aim to achieve?
No, Pixar confirmed it is the villain. How is a tablet going to be threatening in the slightest? Also instant.t the fear of being replaced, something that was already touched on in I don't know the first Toy Story movie.
I don't know, Dodo. I don't know what they're thinking. Guess we'll have to wait and see how bad the movie is. Thanks for the donation, though, dude.
With the Breitspurbahn. Why did he prioritize it so much? On March 24th, 1942, Hitler had lunch with his state secretary, Hermann Esser, and the architect, Hermann Giesler, in Munich. There he explained,
Just as we need a fast connection to Constantinople, now Istanbul, we need a fast connection between Upper Silesia and the Donets Basin. We need trains that can travel at 200 kilometers per hour. We need to build wider carriages.
200 kilometers an hour. Dodo, don't you tell us he changed the thumbnail, but you have to watch the video.
Jeffrey and Jessica are Redditors.
You know God's not real, right?
Okay, fair enough. You guys are entitled to your opinions, but how's it working out for you? Jeffrey's addicted to porn and Jessica's addicted to chads. They're
You will find many, many religious people who are addicted to porn and are sluts.
miserable people, just fleeting from one pleasure to
Yeah, you'll find that religious people are also miserable people.
the next. They never get the fulfillment of having a family.
Religious people and non-religious people have families.
Kids? Why would we want to bring kids into this world? It's already overpopulated.
But that's not true. We're about to hit population collapse. We need more kids, and the people who have big families will be stronger. But Jeffrey and Jessica stop listening and choose to listen to a rapper instead. Adonis and Anastasia.
So this is kind of curious. He's saying women being sluts is a bad thing, but we need more children. Does he know where babies come from?
Are a godly couple. For Adonis, it was so important to find a religious woman as the best sign of a pure, respectful wife. And for Anastasia, it was important to find a man who fears God and disciplines himself to live with virtue.
I'm sorry, he just said non-religious women are sluts that want to bang big buff dudes, and now he's saying religious women should date and have kids with big buff dudes?
Virtue. They live the best life together. Jeffrey and Jessica are so jealous that they leave hate comments. Now that freedom of speech is back.
Well, he's retarded.
For America, but just in general. I'm not like a very, I care about people. I don't have any sort of patriotism in my heart. for any, yeah, for America, but just in general. I'm not like a very, I care about.
They should like not allow him back into the United States. Shortly after, Chinese Communist secret police violated his privacy and took his phone.
Roger, you seen this?
Oh yeah.
Looks good. Yeah.
这是什么呀？他录个视频。你是他导游？没有。哦，这是什么？导游。OK。我是他导游啊。他就过来招待一下。是啊，你是导游啊？问问他那个，问问他那刚直播那什么东西啊？
Yeah, America isn't so bad all of a sudden, is it?
OK， 要看直播的东西是吗？对，我看一眼刚你那 photo。So he wants to see the photo. Oh, I didn't take a photo. 就刚才他录那个，让他找出来。
So have you recorded anything?
No, not yet. No, 我都看见了。
Yeah, he said he saw.
直播还是什么呀？ Oh, I was holding the camera out, but I didn't do anything yet. 对，拿手机弄一背景，那是什么东西？把它打出来。Still recording? 刚才那个背景。
So he wants to see the background of your.
Of my phone?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or like a live show or.
Other phone. Oh. Another.
Good on there, but my internet is not so good. Okay, we'll see if we're back. Okay,
the internet on your phone isn't
good? We're back.
We're just waiting for.
I hate Hassan so goddamn much. What a fucking piece of shit. Most Indian refineries have stopped buying new Russian oil. 5 major Indian refineries, which together accounted for 2/3 of India's Russian oil imports this year, skipped December purchases. Only Indian Oil Corp and Nayara Energy have placed orders for next month. India oil buys from sellers not under Western sanctions. Okay. Yeah, Russia is hurting bad. Hopefully the war is going to end soon because they just have complete economic collapse or something. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I mean, it's a tablet, for God's sake. The toys could so easily defeat it just by dropping it in the goddamn toilet.
Maybe. We'll have to see. It's not out yet, so... Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
I remember when you were arguing with a commenter on a Hamza video, they said Adonis doesn't take testosterone, and then they're like, yes he does. That was funny because you now VG that Adonis isn't a real person, right? Also. x.com/vishagrad24/status/198818990858.
Yeah, so gay. So fucking gay, dude. What a stupid fucking thing to say. He literally uses the Giga Chad meme. And then he's like, Adonis wouldn't take steroids. Like, yeah, clearly he fucking does. One of China's largest refineries, Yansheng Petroleum, has stopped buying Russian oil due to U.S. sanctions. State-owned refineries being a regular buy of Russian crude. But recent Western sanctions on Russian oil import shipments. Yeah. Yep, nobody can touch Russian oil pretty much at this point. They pretty much put like almost maximum clampdown on them. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Preferably two-story from the outset. The upper floor in particular must offer a good view. It must also be possible to use the tracks for double-track freight traffic. Only in this way will it be possible to develop the eastern region, especially economically, in line with our plans, even if the implementation of this railroad program...
Yeah, I tend to prefer small boobs. There's some good big boobs as long as they're, like, natural. I don't like breast implants, though.
...program naturally involves a wealth of difficulties. We must not let this deter us.
The Breitspurbahn was key in Hitler's plans to conquer the world. He aimed to replace maritime shipping with trains. His broad-gauge rail network was supposed to stretch across the entire European continent and beyond. There were discussions about a route from the Mediterranean at Gibraltar through Spain, Marseille, the Rhone Valley, to Munich. Here, a huge junction station was supposed to be built. From there, it would head south to Rome, or eastward through Vienna to Budapest, Belgrade, Bucharest, and then to Istanbul. Another route was supposed to run from Brest through Paris, the Ruhr area, to Berlin. From the German capital, Breitspur trains should have gone through Poland and Belarus directly to Moscow. There were plans to extend the Breitspurbahn through Iran into Iraq, targeting the rich oil reserves there. There were ideas to build a railway all the way to Vladivostok on the Sea of Japan. Another line was supposed to reach British-occupied India. The Breitspurbahn was not only planned for passengers, but also for freight transport. Hitler wanted to supply his Reich with raw materials and natural resources.
Dodo, don't you tell us what kind of snacks do you eat? I don't know what you mean by that. I just eat food. I don't, like, snack on anything. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
From all over Eurasia. At the same time, workers from the east were to be transported to factories and agricultural fields in Germany, hence the Eastern worker carriages. In the other direction, Germans should have spread across half the world by train. It was intended as a tool to mass colonize. As such, the Breitspurbahn was heavily armed, in case they would meet local resistance. It was supposed to carry soldiers and had enormous ammunition chambers. The train could even be used to transport heavy weaponry, such as tanks or whole ships. Ultimately, the train was never built. After the war, some plans were taken to the Soviet Union. Files on the planned routes to France are said to be in Paris. They were not published and apparently not pursued further.
Night sky.
That looks pretty. Is that Poland or wherever you moved to? That looks pretty. Thanks for the donation, Non-Wib.
From the beginning, many experts of the German rail company were convinced that most of the Breitspurbahns areas of operation could also be covered by standard gauge trains. But of course, nobody dared to seriously contradict the Führer and talk shit about his toy. Like so many of Hitler's projects, the Breitspurbahn was a gigantic, embarrassing show of megalomania. The leading Nazi architect Albert Speer said later,
"The more monumental and oversized in scale, the more enthusiastic Hitler would be about a project."
The Breitspurbahn powerfully illustrates the extent of Hitler's conquest plans. The fact that he pursued such a bizarre project until the last days of the war shows how limitless his greed and madness truly were.
Yeah, Hitler's literally a fucking retard. And there's still people who think, like, the Nazis were great. They literally followed a guy who was mentally retarded.
You are doing well today.
Just Wisconsin right now? I see.
Is a very exciting day because I am at Juji Mufu's home gym. I've not got to look inside. I've said like, oh, we should I should come, and so I've tried not to look, but I'm very excited about this.
Yeah,
man.
I think our gyms are the most similar out of all the other gyms I've been to.
Okay.
Because I think me and you have both got similar tastes and preferences.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
this gym is different from yours, and when I visited yours a few years ago, I was like blown away by the number of things that you had that I never even heard of.
Yes. Yeah.
So hopefully I can impress you with something.
You're going to impress me a lot, man. So,
Yeah.
So where should we start, right? Like,
well, we're right in the middle of the room right now.
Okay. So my initial reaction is I really like the vibe. I really like the feel. You tell me where the best. Feel like there's like so many directions to start in right now.
We're right in the middle of the room where it's split.
Middle.
It's split between the two sides. So this is the weightlifting and strength side, and
Okay.
this is more the movement and stretching side.
Got it.
And this is actually kind of a work in progress right now.
Really now that's hilarious.
I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I'm going to outfit it with more mats and more stuff like that for like ground-based work and things of that nature. But also I got my office over here with the books that I can't reach.
How much better does it get than to have your office?
Oh, it's great.
Right in the middle of the gym, and I love the book. You know, the bookshelves. How do you get those books?
Oh, you don't.
Okay.
Well, you might be able to because you're tall enough.
Is it decorations?
Well,
or you pull out a ladder.
There's that, yes. But
Okay.
the thing is, the ones that I hate or I'm done reading, they're on the top.
So it's more of a wall of progress.
Sort
with
of.
reading.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So this floor is this is where you would do all of your movement.
This is great.
Okay.
You've never been on a plyo floor.
No.
Okay, so plyo floor is plyometric, plywood, so you can either way, but I'll just show you what it is. It is 1/4-inch birch, 2 layers on top of very hard, stiff springs. So it's not like a trampoline, but it's what gymnasts and cheer sport use. So this is when you watch people do floor routines in gymnastics, or
This is what they would be on.
This is exactly what they're on. See this?
All right.
Like, give it a little bounce. See that?
I can see why that's fun. I can see why that's fun.
It's just enough to give you a little bit of feedback and just to take some of the stress off the joints. It's a funny story that involves you with this rack.
Okay.
And Sam will laugh but I'll tell you that in a second. But right now I'm just going to give you this stretch. So this is just a free pulley, and I've improvised with some stiff bands. And this is one of my favorite stretches because it just feels so good. But you just kind of lean, and then you see this. So you're gonna get into this stretch here, Brian.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like one of those experiences like a hot shower where it just feels so good you don't wanna stop.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, see, I feel like the best flexibility exercises all have a level.
Also, let's react to this VG.
Let me see.
So I know that what I'm about to say is going to piss the majority of my audience off, but before you leave a hate comment, hear me out. And I don't mean to come off as a misandrous, because I know what I'm saying does not apply to all men, but it is always a man. So I'm going to tell you this. You are not ugly. I repeat, you are not ugly to women. You are dangerous. You are creepy. It is not a male loneliness epidemic at this point. It is a male consequence epidemic. And that's what a lot of you guys don't want to hear.
There can't possibly be any dudes that are interested in this chick.
The average man risks getting their feelings hurt when they get rejected by a woman. When a woman says no, we literally risk our lives. Most men have never been
Men are, like, what, 4 or 5 times more likely to be a victim of a violent assault compared to women? And then this chick is like, it's dangerous to even talk to a man.
Followed home, groped, or cornered by someone 3 times their size and strength, whose only intention is to fuck you with or without your consent, and it shows. No one.
You live in the United States, you can carry a gun. If you were genuinely worried for your life, you'd have a gun, but you don't. You just do stupid, gay, dumb paintings.
Likes the term toxic masculinity, but that's exactly what it is, because men are not taught to be concerned with women's feelings of safety. 1 in 4 women have been victims of completed sexual assault, and 90% of us have.
Right, that's why you don't carry a gun, because you're so concerned for your safety.
Experienced sexual misconduct by the time we're 21. As a woman, I am scared of men, and that's probably for the best. I'm scared of men who express disrespect when they hear no. I'm scared of men who keep asking for more opportunities when they hear no, because no is a complete sentence. You are not being tested by us when we say no. No means no. I wish men would suffer in silence like we do.
There's no possible way this chick gets any attention from dudes. She's fucking hideous. She looks like a fucking potato that is kind of, being in the cupboard a little too long.
Do because why do I have to keep hearing about it? Most people who make up incel content are caught up on height or looks without ever caring that they make women feel like we are in danger of being essayed when we are in their presence.
Looks maxing content makes her think somebody's gonna murder her. Okay. Well, crazy bitch. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Like invitation that is just like, they just feel good, you want to do them.
Dude, that's not bad.
No, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, and the band, I feel like the bands add.
They do.
They add.
Congratulations,
Again, we're still in this stretching rack, but the rings right there, you can do hanging stretches, and a lot of times when you hang, it could be a lot of weight, especially for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like, it's not very comfortable. It's not fair.
Yeah.
So what we do is we do a different type of system where the rings have these stiff bands, and then it's pulling up on you instead of gravity pulling down. So go ahead and stand where I am, and I wonder if you can reach those without a step stool. And go ahead and face this way. Yeah. Wow, okay, you can. All right, grab the other one. And then just kind of buckle your knees. There you go.
Oh.
Feel that?
Yeah.
And then you can kind of bias one side by lifting up one and dropping. Yes, exactly. See, he's doing it intuitively.
Oh.
That's what happens.
Dude, this is good.
Feels good.
Like really good. Yeah. All of these things I do not have. So
But you can.
Yes, we can. We can.
You can. You could just get some bands and some rings and just a high spot. I mean, I've seen you have some really tall racks yourself.
Yep, just find that. I like it, man.
Yeah.
So this stretching.
It is
Has it pretty much turned into a power rack stretching?
It's just a stretching station now. It's not even. You can. I have the J cups right here, and I can quickly get into squats in or out of it with the safeties or not. But it's just.
You got it rigged up for stretching. I love it.
I do. But
I love it, man.
It is 120 inches tall. It is Ghost Strong's strongman rack before they went out of business.
Okay.
And they have some of the best equipment, I think, before they did. But Sam was like, "Why are you getting something so tall?" And I'm like, "Well, what if Brian Shaw comes here? Or
We
someone
need to have it.
And we need to do log pin.
Well, you could.
Pin push press rack
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
that's exactly why. It's just like I never used it for that.
Amazing. So we got a couch over here.
Yeah, the couch is hiding some of the other tools and stuff that don't really have a place. We can take a peek around the corner. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother playing the Battlefield 6 story. It's fucking terrible.
This is what happens in the gym space.
Yeah.
Okay, what we have to talk about this. What do we got going here?
Oh, that's a gift from my friend John Brookfield. I recently did some videos with him, and I asked him. I came back for a second day because we couldn't finish all the filming in one.
Yeah.
And I really liked that scythe he had in his garage.
Okay.
And he gave.
Bro, both incels and femacles are so fucking annoying. I used to be an incel, but I'm glad I moved on from that shit. It's so childish to blame all your problems on the other gender instead of just work on self-improvement or become better personality-wise.
Or just stop giving a shit about dating, period, because who the fuck cares anyway? That's another option that a lot of people don't consider. But glad you matured and moved on from that. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy.
Gave it to me. I was like, "You're just giving me a European scythe that you had?"
That's sweet.
He told me the reason why he gave it to him is he said, "God told me to give it to you." I was like, "Well, okay then.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. God told him to give me the scythe."
You're gonna have to like mount that on the wall. Or
I know.
something.
I need to. I do want to show you these mirrors. I don't know if you had these in your place. Do you?
Nope.
Okay. So, James, let me get this little mini tramp out of your way real quick.
Movable mirrors.
Yeah. But I mean, they're so useful.
Yeah.
I got 4 of them, so
Okay.
I can move them, and then that helps me with like if I'm doing any posing practice.
That makes
or
sense.
Or sort of motor learning, and we like to look at ourselves. But go ahead and pick it up. See how light it is.
Mobile mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
But poke it.
So what is that?
I don't know. I don't actually know what it is. In order, it's got okay. I've really abused these things.
It looks like
I've
they've been used. That's all right. That's what they're for, man.
It's okay. But in order to fix this, you just get a heat gun, and a lot of this will just buff right out.
Oh, so you'd heat it up, and then it would come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing about this and the floor, a lot of people are asking, like, I get people coming in here who's like, why?
No, I haven't tried adding fruit to vegan yogurt because I'm not a fucking retard. Who's gonna ruin perfectly good fruit by adding it to fucking yogurt?
Why don't you have rubber floor everywhere? I'm like,
Why do some women like that hate men so much for no reason these days, VG?
They just like to complain about bullshit. It's just what they do. They can vote, they get equal pay, they can go to school, so the only thing they can seem to complain about is just men are scary, even though nothing ever happens to them, and if they were genuinely worried about their lives or safety, they'd carry a gun, but they don't. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
And that's why I don't have rubber floor.
That would be a lot harder to move on a rubber floor.
But now I actually face it.
What a demonstration. Literally, what a demonstration.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But I love this monolift is awesome. And
it looks sweet.
Especially with people like you around.
Yeah.
Because when we have to adjust heights.
Oh, it's so, it is such a lifesaver.
So let's get over here. I can show you this side now.
Okay, so now we're entering
the weight side.
Weightlifting.
Now, I actually sold about a quarter of my equipment in January. So I actually had
I saw that. Yep.
My friend Steven at Super Fitness helped me because I wanted to clear some stuff.
Yeah.
The thing is that, guys, when you order something from overseas, a C crate, like 10,000 euros, if you put one thing in it, it still costs 10,000 euros to ship.
So you put more in to get them. Yeah, yeah.
And when an equipment manufacturer is giving you a good deal,
So this was a lot of the Panada stuff, I'm guessing, right? Like when it came over?
Good machines, but when you have things for a while and you live in the space and you use it on a day-by-day basis, you tend to figure out, like, I don't use that.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
And if it's not getting used, it's taking up space and, yeah.
You've seen the same thing with yours.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's not because you don't like the machine, it's just because you don't maybe use it.
Well, you gravitate, I think when you have a setup, you gravitate towards certain pieces, and then over time, the initial plan may not be the same, and so it's like, oh, I really like this, or I really like the way this feels, or it fits with training or whatever, and so it's easy, well, not easy, but it's sometimes necessary to shift around a little bit and say like, hey, cool, it's a great piece, but I prefer this, or I'm hitting it in a different way or whatever. So
for sure,
I totally get that.
Well, I mean, you are really good in arm wrestling right now. Like,
it's been fun, man.
Yeah, like when I saw you face Brandon Allen.
Yeah.
And I know how strong that dude is because I've been by that dude.
It's funny how Brian just like rapes everybody. It must piss a lot of them off that like some dude just shows up from another sport and just fucking owns them.
Times like, God, he's a scary man, and I just watch you in that match. I'm like, okay, now I know how strong Brian is.
Yeah,
because he's owning this guy, and no offense to Brandon, he's a mean man.
Yes.
But you're Brian Shaw.
Yeah. It was fun, man. It was fun.
But you probably have a lot of arm wrestling stuff in your gym.
Yeah, it has changed into a lot of that, and I think it's with the training you have the tools necessary to train the way you want to train. So it's been a lot of that, man. But I'm excited to see that you still have this.
Yeah, I got that. I got a half table over here.
Right there, yeah.
Because I like to do individual exercises as well, but this is a deadlift platform.
And this is now I recognize this from the other gym, right?
Yeah,
so
me and my dad built this.
Okay, yeah. So you've had this for a while.
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's still got my old company logo on there. And
that's
everything.
awesome, man.
Yeah, that's what acrobatic. Anabolic acrobatics was what I started with, like in 2016.
That's so cool. So it's like a throwback, right? Like,
yeah.
So talk me through Panat. Like, I mean, this is crazy.
Well, this is
from Elite, right?
Yes, this is Elite FPS, and two people from Williams Strength that worked through Elite for some of the equipment sales. Built this, and I did a time lapse, and these guys knew what they were doing. They're so fast, and it still took them 9 hours to put it together.
Yeah. I bet
Jeez.
this one's not as easy to move.
Oh, you don't move it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no move.
Holy mother of a fuck. How complicated is that thing? 9 hours.
The floor is not sealed Because we sealed the floor around it because this has got 2 coats of sealant on it.
Got it.
And you look inside, it's not sealed in there. But I just like it because, again, it's kind of like the strongman rack over there. Yeah. I hang stuff off. This is what I do a lot of, this ring stuff.
Okay.
And maybe I can show you some of this stuff later.
I would love that, yeah.
But I can do hanging stuff there, and then I still got the racks here, and it's just like so many stations.
I love it.
It's really nice.
Dude, and also it's just such a commanding gym piece that sits in here that like is like a wow. Right?
Dodo donated $2. Let me see. I don't get it. That's just how you normally see things. You know, I find if you stare perfectly straight, like don't move your eyes, you just perfectly fixate on, not even on an object, like you're not even supposed to focus on anything, just like keep your eyes still but don't focus on anything. I tend to see stuff like this, just on my own. Like, it goes away after you start moving your eyes or something, but yeah, you should try it. This one isn't very good. Just looks like a shitty AI overlay or something. All right, well, thanks for the donation, Dodo. Appreciate it.
Right, like you walk in and it's, you're gonna kind of cruise around, but like your eyes are gonna land on this, and it's just like, boom. Okay, cool. There's a lot going on with that.
I'll tell you why I got it. I went to Bradley Martin's first zoo culture gym.
Yes, yep.
And he had this. Okay. It was the exact.
I can probably do a muscle up. I just don't have the space to be able to do one. The ceiling's too low.
Same one, only it was the zoo culture branding and stuff, and it was exactly what you said. I was just like, that has got my attention.
Yes.
And I just bookmarked it and got it like 6 years later.
Yeah. I'm assuming the weight stacks are pretty heavy.
Yeah, they're good, but...
React to this VG.
Let me see.
So it turns out that documents circulating among U.S. officials that have been obtained by reporters over at Politico indicate that there is a serious lack of a clear path forward in President Donald Trump's peace plan in Gaza. Now, the documents were presented just last month during a 2-day symposium that included U.S. Central Command, and members of Israel's newly created Civil Military Coordination Center, which is part of this agreement between Israel and Hamas, which of course went into effect last month on October 10th. Now, it was attended by Lieutenant General Michael Fenzel, who is the United States Security Coordinator for the Israel-Palestinian Authority. And along at this symposium, you also had the Defense Department, or at least members of the Defense Department, the State Department, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and private companies.
Oh my God, she's still talking.
Including the Rand Corporation. So they're getting together, they're thinking about, all right, there's some holes in this peace plan. Let's try to figure out what these holes are. Let's try to.
I have a feeling that Anna Kasparian's butthole is like surprisingly dark. Especially given her skin tone.
Fill them. Now it remains to be seen whether or not they've actually found solutions to these issues. But anyone who paid any attention and actually cared about the granular details of Trump's supposed peace plan, you would know that it wasn't a peace plan, that there were looming questions ahead. And there's also the issue.
What I mean by improved personality is that a lot of people will complain that their life sucks and that they have no friends/partner and then spew garbage and hate. Like for example the girl in the video. No one wants to be around terminally online freaks.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to be around most people in general. I can see myself when I win the lottery just having a big mansion with a nice big like oval. Maybe not an oval, maybe, well, yeah, probably an oval. Then I can just inline skate in my backyard. Maybe have like a mini motocross park. And I'll never have to like go into real people society again. Unless I want to get groceries or something. Oh, that'll be great. I can just stay home all day. Inline skate in my backyard. Spend all day working out with Gummy. Never have to talk to or associate with anybody ever again in my entire life. Oh, I could just die and then nobody will know what happened for weeks or even months. I'll just rot in a room and nobody would even know. That'd be so great. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy. Dodo donated $2. Is this accurate? Let me see. Never had visuals like that. Generally with mushrooms, you don't have like patterns just emerge on objects. You just notice patterns that are already there. It's like there's a hidden detail that you're missing that you see. Yeah, this is just bullshit. You can definitely experience color shifts, but the weird transparent effect where he's seeing like a different thing, you don't get that. Yeah, like the color shifting is really the only realistic thing about this. And like sometimes it looks like the world is breathing, so things will look like it's coming closer and further away and stuff. That's really it. Like, the thing is, though, with mushrooms, a lot of the time the high is very emotional and introspective, so it's not really so much the visuals that you really latch onto. It's, yeah, it's the weird, emotional, introspective, ego death type of stuff that you really experience. That's a nice dog. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, but this isn't really accurate.
Talk less and focus.
Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Kid Boo, $22.
This guy
Okay, I thought it was going to be something else.
makes a hell of a point.
You are witnessing the rise of an attempt by the Democrats to figure themselves out.
Yes.
So, Mamdani.
Yeah, so, God, you guys just misunderstand the guy. The issue with socialism is they always believe that it's, it just hasn't been perfected. Well, that was the whole point of capitalism. Capitalism doesn't have to be perfect to work. The only way socialism can work is if it's perfect, and that's not possible. The thing that kills me is they keep talking about, he's really hit the chord on affordability. You cannot find one example in history where socialism has made anything affordable. It's only made things awful and good things more scarce.
Pretty much. I know people will debate this, but like, socialized healthcare it's not even technically an exception because it's not socialism. Especially when you look at the Canadian healthcare system, it's not socialism at all. But like, you can have things that are socially funded, like healthcare, through taxes, that clearly work better than through private healthcare. I've seen some pro-private healthcare advocates talk a bit about this, and some of their pushback is sensible. They've talked about how a lot of the government regulation around healthcare has created the problems in the private healthcare industry. So, like, it's a fair point, but given a choice of the American healthcare system or the Canadian healthcare system, I'd choose the Canadian healthcare system any day of the fucking week. But yeah, it's not technically socialism. But yeah, that guy makes a good point. Thanks for the donation, Kid Boo.
Agreed. VG. Counter to popular belief. No, most people aren't good.
Yeah, most people aren't good. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Of the big obstacle of the Israeli government, which has no interest in peace in Gaza. They have an interest in expelling Palestinians from the Gaza Strip, taking that land for themselves, and settling that land. They've been open about it. You can read Israeli publications.
No, I'm not depressed.
You can listen to Israeli politicians in the Knesset saying it out loud. That's what they actually want to do. But the Trump administration, just as it would be the case with the Biden administration or the Obama administration or any other US administration, is pretending as though Israel isn't an obstacle to peace when they've been an obstacle to peace since its very formation in 1948. So the presentation surfaces a particular concern about whether a so-called international stabilization force, a multinational security initiative meant to keep peace in Gaza, can really be deployed. We're gonna revisit that in just a minute because countries that were thinking about participating in this peace deal are kind of starting to realize that, oh wait, it kind of looks like Israel just wants us to fight Hamas in Gaza on their behalf. Again.
What a stupid fucking statement. Hamas are the troublemakers. Like, no shit. Any peacekeeping force in Gaza is going to have to fight Hamas. And a lot of these countries aren't really interested in doing that for two main reasons. One, it'd be remarkably fucking expensive and logistically difficult for them. And two, these are Muslim-majority countries that are considering doing this.
And most people aren't even qualified for breathing.
Yeah, they aren't. That's why we need eugenics. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Yeah, and the second issue is the countries that are considering, who were considering doing this, they're Muslim-majority countries. So if they end up fighting Hamas and they help protect Israel, they're going to be considered like the equivalent of race traitors, basically. Like, they're going to be traitors to Islam. So politically, it's not really advantageous for them, and just financially and logistically, it's extremely difficult. So no shit, they don't want to do it.
We'll get back to that in just
I don't know what fucking point she's making. It's just so fucking retarded.
a minute. One slide shows an arrow with a question mark on it, linking the first and second phases of the US brokered peace plan, underscoring the uncertainty about its prospects. Uncertainty is one way to put it. I would say there is certainty that whatever ends up transpiring in Gaza is not really going to be about peace. It's going to be about essentially dealing with the Palestinian people, either pushing.
Yes, because they're the problem. You know, I love how she's like, oh, this peace plan sucks. Okay, what's your peace plan, dumb fuck? Why don't we kill all the Jews, sort of like Hitler did, and then everything will be good again? That's literally her peace plan. Like, we all know what you fucking are. You're a fucking Nazi. Go fuck yourself.
Them out, or maybe even taking more than the 53% of the Gaza Strip that Israel is currently occupying, and just kind of push Palestinians into an ever-shrinking piece of land.
Yeah, good. They're the problem.
We'll see how it plays out. But again, there's these gaping holes in this so-called peace deal that they're trying to find solutions to. That's the whole point of the symposium. One symposium participant even told Politico the following: divorced from the peace deal is a plan of how to actually implement this peace deal. Everyone is floating around at 40,000 feet and nobody is talking operations or tactics. And again, the other huge question mark really has to do with this so-called international stabilization force. Okay, like how would that work? Who's gonna be involved? You know, the countries that have been essentially solicited to take part in this are in fact concerned that they'll just end up sacrificing military assets and their own soldiers to fight Hamas on behalf of Israel. You know, what the United States has basically been doing, not necessarily in regard to Hamas.
What in the mother of a fuck is she talking about? The United States has only supplied arms to Israel. They have not directly fought Hamas. The closest the US really ever came to doing anything like that is with some of the American security forces that were at those aid stations, and they weren't really fighting Hamas.
And quite frankly, Anna is a prime example of someone who isn't qualified breathing.
You mean breeding? I guess breathing works too, but I think you meant breeding. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Kid Boo donated $2. Let me see.
To be the strangest political friendship in history. On one side, you've got the modern left, pro-LGBT, pro-feminism, pro-abortion, secular, and obsessed with smashing the patriarchy. On the other side, you've got traditional Islam, against same-sex marriage, against gender ideology, against abortion, openly patriarchal, and unapologetically religious. These two worldviews could not be further apart. If they were neighbours, they'd be calling the council on each other every week.
There's a reason why you see this. It's because of it's communism. So it's not, the goal here with this communist, like, brainwashing is to get groups of people together that hate each other and would otherwise try to kill each other to bring down the bigger enemy, which is capitalism or America or British imperialism, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what it is. Like, that's why you see all this cope from these, like, stupid dumb fuck lefties. Islamophobia, not all Muslims, Muslims are our friends, immigration good. It's because they're trying to bring in shitheads from third world fuckhole countries who hate America, and these scumbag pieces of shit will come here and destroy, you know, American and Western civilization and, you know, like help cause the revolution or some horse shit. That's what it is. And these people are just useful fucking idiots who don't realize what they're doing, but that's what they've been trained to do. Like, that's why this whole thing goes on. Like, yeah, like, when you look at it rationally, there's, like, Muslims are, like, should be enemy number one to these, like, pro-LGBTQ lefty fucktards. But the only logical conclusion you can come to is, yeah, this is just communist fucking brain rot. And these people are just being, like, they're just useful idiots for this communist experiment. Ugh. Show this to any liberal who says Islam is peaceful.
Go and conquer the adjacent country. What do? We kill them all? No. The Prophet says, the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they accept it, leave them. Khalas, they're Muslims. We go. If they refuse, then tell them to pay taxation, jizya. If they refuse, then we have to fight. And if we fight you, then we capture you, you become our slaves, and we take your land, and you take because you refuse, I give you two good options.
Oh, two good options. You give me two good options. Either convert to Islam, pay ridiculous amounts of money, or we kill you. Yeah, two good options, perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable.
When Muslims...
Yeah. Oh, Islamophobia. I'm a dumb fuck. We need more Muslims in our country for some reason. Yeah, thanks for the donation, Kid Boo. Dodo donators, if you were to buy one of these, would you get single or twin stack? Is this a different ratio? Two to one. Each of the two stacks, 300 pound total. Wait. Two to one ratio internally combines 2 to 1 output from each of the two weight stacks for a 300 pound total possible load. Oh, for the lat pull down and low row. Two to one for the functional trainer, 1 to 1 for the lat pull down low row. Weight stack option is available for 250, 300 pound variants. So what's the total weight that you can load onto this thing? Yeah, what's the maximum trolley load? Weight stack or plate loaded trolley. Weight stack option available in 250 and 300 with the 250. So that's not the trolley. Okay, this is the same trolley that's on the Rogue Rhino. It's the exact same trolley. So if this has a 1-to-1 for the low row and lat pull down, like the Rogue Rhino, you can load like fucking crazy. Like you have to be able to load at least 600 pounds onto that thing, at least. So I think I'd go for the trolley option. Because one, it sounds like you can load it heavier. Like with these, it's a 2-to-1. It's a 2-to-1 output anyway for the functional trainer. So this would also be 2-to-1. It's just 1-to-1 for the lat pull down and the low row. And it's about, yeah, it's $1,000 cheaper, and on top of that, the shipping is going to be a lot cheaper too. Because this, like, you're adding on 2 300-pound weight stacks, so the shipping is going to be more in all likelihood. So you're saving well over $1,000 by getting the trolley. So I'd get this. I'd get the trolley. That'd be my choice. Just seems like a much better value. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. Hope that helps.
Please watch Faggotass Nick. This is not a donation BTW.
Wearing AirPods is just like strapping a small microwave to your head all.
No, it's not, because a microwave is designed to heat food, whereas AirPods do not heat food. They transmit data. So the AirPods aren't going to burn you like a microwave would.
All day. If you don't believe me, I'm going to prove it to you. This is an EMF meter. That's the baseline, around 1,000.
This guy literally doesn't understand the difference between wavelength and energy output.
I'm going to turn on this.
Well, sorry, he doesn't that's actually being generous. He doesn't understand what wavelength is, and he doesn't understand what energy output is.
Microwave, watch what it goes to. 3 million. Now let's see what happens when we put the AirPods next to this guy. Ready? It went to 1.2 million. Now it's at 800,000 microwatts per meter squared. The AirPods are a little bit less strong than a microwave, but they're basically a small microwave strapped to your head.
No, you dumb fuck.
For a few hours a day. That cannot be good for humans, guys. Get the AirPods off of your head. You wouldn't stand here in front of a microwave for a few hours a day. So why are you...
Show me one case where anybody has gotten burns from wearing AirPods, you dumb motherfucker.
Are you wearing these in your head for a few hours a day?
What a stupid, stupid son of a bitch.
Your body wants to be healthy, right? So you don't have to work super hard to get there. You have to just do what your body is expecting as a species Homo sapien, right? And you have to remove the things that are in the way. I've always been fascinated by this very simple tenet of naturopathic medicine. The body heals itself when you remove the impediment. And so I think that's very true.
That's not what naturopathic medicine is.
True. So I just think that people who are listening to this, your body wants to be healthy if you just do the simple things and remove the things that are in the way. And that's just like, oh, okay, like I don't have to do as much as I thought. Just eat the simple foods and stop eating the junk foods and go outside sometimes and spend time with people you care about and do something that you enjoy. And your body will return to your steady state. Your baseline is health. You know, health is not like some top of the mountain. Health is the bottom of the mountain, you know, but you don't have to climb a mountain to get to health. You really just have to give your body what it's expecting and remove the things that are in the way.
Yeah, that doesn't really make too much sense.
What does it taste like?
Wait, what is this? Oh, it's kelp. I mean, it's very scenic, but that's bull kelp. I know my kelps, guys. That's bull kelp. Oh man, Barnacle Foods kelp pickles. This is a horrible idea, guys. The problem is that bull kelp in Alaska or British Columbia waters is so high in iodine that it's actually toxic for your thyroid. The US RDA for iodine is 150 to 200 micrograms. 1 gram of that kelp, 1 gram can have that amount of iodine. So if you're eating handfuls of kelp pickles, you can be getting thousands or tens of thousands of micrograms of iodine. That is easily enough to overload your thyroid and cause issues. So this is not food for humans, guys. This is not safe for humans. This is way too much iodine. You get a little bit of iodine.
So he's right. Kelp is too high in iodine.
In animal foods like milk, egg.
These foods are not particularly good sources of iodine. Just eat seaweed.
Meat, fish is a great source of iodine. Seafood, you got to watch out for the heavy metals. If you're eating kelp pickles, throw them out. If you know somebody eating kelp pickles, throw them out. This is a trend that should never catch on.
All right, well, he's still a gay retard. Thanks for the donation, Gay Richard. Smothered Duckling donated, should we capitalize black and white or capitalize black but not white? Why not? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There is a clear desire and reason to capitalize black. Most notably, people who are black have strong historical and cultural commonalities, even if they are from different parts of the world. Where the fuck did they get that idea? Buddy, like, look at the amount of fucking genocides that have occurred in Africa. Like, literally tribes that are 2 kilometers apart. Like, walking distance. They look very fucking distinct from each other. Like, some are really tall and lighter skinned, and so, like, the other tribe is short and stockier and darker skinned. They follow completely different religious beliefs. They speak different languages, and they want to wipe each other out. Where the fuck did they get this idea that black people have strong, like, commonality? Like, no, they don't. What the fuck is this? A white person wrote this, didn't they? Thanks for the donation, Smothered Duckling.
What lavalier microphone do you use? I'm looking for a good one to make videos with.
Right now, I've been using the DJI Mic Minis. This is what they look like. This is the microphone I've been using for my workout streams. And they have pretty good audio quality. You might want to get the DJI Mic 3. They have the same form factor as the Mic Mini, but they have the technology of the DJI Mic 2. Only a little better. I use the DJI Mic 2 for my moto vlogs because it supports 32-bit float, so you can't... it basically eliminates the issue with audio clipping. You don't get issues with loud noises causing distortion. So, if you want to save a little bit of money, the DJI mic minis are pretty good. So if you're just going to use them indoors for like workout videos or something like that, they work just fine. But if you're going to do stuff outdoors, with wind or a lot of different changing noises, I'd recommend getting the DJI Mic 3s. I might get a pair sometime in the future. Again, for like motovlogging and stuff, especially if I have to have 2 mics. But yeah, the DJI mics are pretty good. Thanks for the donation though, Justin. Appreciate it. Hope that helps. Ben Boy, $22 daily reminder that Destiny is a woman's name.
Oh, I did troll the shit out of the DDoS kid. That's a guy, that's one of the people, like, legitimately, like, you have no, like, it's actually kind of scary, like, how close I was to getting people together to go down to his house and kill him and his family. Or it would have just been him and his father. Because I didn't know anything about it. Dude, that was some of the most fucked up shit in my entire life. I was so fucking close to doing it. But I was making so much money on Twitch, and I don't know if Nathan was involved in yet, but for whatever reason, I decided that the current life I had wasn't worth the risk of... Oh my god. Oh my god, I was so close to this fucking address. I had fucking streets mapped out and fucking you have no fucking idea. That's when I first started getting an interest in like owning a weapon. I got a permit to own a gun and everything. Holy fuck.
Dude, I don't know why... Everyone's a fucking gay retard. Like, this is a normal fucking thing to think if somebody's like fucking with your livelihood. I like, of all things to criticize Destiny for, like, give me a fucking break. Some dumb kid was basically turning off his fucking internet, making it like impossible for him to make fucking money. No shit, you're gonna think about killing the fucking person. Like, imagine if there was somebody who slashed your fucking car tires every morning so that you couldn't get to work. Or, like, they'd glue your shoes or something so that you couldn't, like, put on your shoes and get out of the fucking door. Or, like, just think of anything that would prevent you from, like, actually going to your fucking job. Like, if you work as a nurse or something, like, somebody would constantly make you sick. Like, they'd shoot some sort of poison into your house and make you bedridden so that you couldn't get to work. Like, no shit, you're gonna think about fucking killing the person. So, I don't blame him. He's just being honest. Like, I can guarantee you, there's a lot of people who've been in situations like this, and the only reason they, like, bring up that clip to criticize Destiny is just because they're not honest. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben Boy. Kid Boo $22. She thinks she's spitting, but really is doing a cell phone, basically implying that when women talk, people leave because they're inherently boring and uninteresting outside their looks. Yeah, they are.
If you're a gym girl that posts on social media and like 80% of your followers are men and you want to fix that, I'm gonna teach you how, because I used to be the same exact way and I completely switched around and now it's majority girlies and literally just start talking. They hate that. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. Bye. Losing followers left and right, left and right, left and right. The cool guys stayed. The cool guy, like, hey guys, you can stay. Love you.
Yeah, simps.
At first it was a little bit scary because I was like, oh my god, I'm losing followers. But you're just losing followers that are just looking at you in a lustful way. So it doesn't really matter anyways, and you're gaining followers.
Yeah, this is a pretty big cell phone. You're literally proving that you're boring and nobody wants to listen to what you fucking have to say other than other stupid fucking women. Well, thanks for the donation, Kid Boo. Dodo $22. These SJWs are so stupid they don't even see that life under Islam would be way worse than the patriarchy ever was. Well, again, they're useful idiots. It's not about... They're basically brainwashed to follow some weird communist cult to bring down capitalism, and they're the useful idiots, so they don't know what they're actually advocating for and what the result of what they're advocating for will be. So, you know, it's just communist brainwashing. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Brian Johnson did a shroom trip. When is your next one? I think you're due for another.
I don't have any interest in doing any like hard psychedelic drugs right now. So like mushrooms, DMT, LSD. I had such a huge mental breakthrough with that last shroom trip I did. And mushrooms are not completely safe. They do have risks, like all psychedelic drugs have risks associated with them. They can cause psychosis. Mushrooms in particular seem to also cause issues with visual impairment. It's rare, but it can happen. So, like, since I don't see myself getting a big benefit from doing another shroom trip or trying out any other psychedelic drugs, and there is the risk associated with it, I'm just not going to do it. If there's no, you know, if there's no real benefit that you can see from something and only risks, even if they're minor, it's just not worth it. So my mental health has been fantastic. I feel like I figured out life in general, and I'm good. I don't really need any more shroom trips at the moment. I'm just gonna, you know, put my money into steroids for the time being and workout equipment. Thanks for the donation, though, Alan. Bagels in New York donate $2. Do you think it's stupid that lowercase l and uppercase I look almost indistinguishable? Completely in some fonts? Yeah. Should we change it? And have you seen the movie They Live? Well, if it's a good font, you know, they'll have the lines on the top and bottom of the I, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, it is stupid. I believe I have seen the movie They Live. Yeah, I've seen that. That's one of John Carpenter's best movies. It was really cool. Yeah, that is a very good movie. Thanks for the donation, Bagels in New York.
Been doing it wrong, Richard. We shouldn't do bench press. Unless this guy is just a dipshit.
Oh, pencil neck.
I might get canceled for saying this, but bench press is not a good chest workout, even when done with good.
Do you train chest, period?
Form the risk to reward ratio doing bench press for years at a time, it's just not worth it. Dumbbell movements and incline Smith machine movements, anything with a fixed pattern is.
This guy's a fucking pencil neck. Like, the reason the bench you see so many pec tears is just because the sheer amount of weight people are able to use. So you see fewer pec tears with dumbbells because, one, no one is like strong enough to do dumbbell presses with like 200-pound dumbbells. And even if they were, most people who even are strong enough to do it don't want to use 200-pound dumbbells. Like, they get to such a ridiculous size. Like, they're so awkward and weird and unwieldy to use. It's just a huge fucking pain in the ass. And a lot of the time, too, like, you'll see dudes who are, like, ridiculously fucking strong. They need workout partners to even use the fucking dumbbells. they can't just like kick up the dumbbells and then start pressing. Like they need a partner or two partners to literally lift the dumbbells up for them, and then they can grab them, and then, you know, they'll do the set, and then their training partners will take them. So you rarely ever fucking see anybody use dumbbells that heavy for variety of fucking reasons, and most gyms don't even have dumbbells that go that high. So if you're lucky, you know, at a commercial gym, the dumbbells might go up to 120 pounds. Heaviest I've ever seen personally, and I've trained at like 5 or 6 different gyms. I went to one gym where the dumbbells went up to 150, but they only had one set. So they didn't have 2 150-pound dumbbells. So even if you wanted to dumbbell press that weight, you can't. They only had one dumbbell that went up that heavy. So, and I have seen people tear their pecs dumbbell pressing heavy because it's just fucking heavy weight. So as soon as you're lifting heavy in a large range of motion, you're going to see fucking pec tears. It just happens that way. Smith machine is probably not really any safer for bench pressing. It's just that no one is doing sets of like 3 on a fucking Smith machine bench press. So if you're a really fucking strong dude, who the fuck is loading up a Smith machine with like over 400 pounds and doing sets of 3? Or less, or like doing 1 rep max? Fucking nobody. They're just doing free weight. So like Smith machine, it's the same fucking movement, and you're getting a ton of eccentric loading when you initiate the lift. The safest machines are going to be the plate loaded machines, where you start off with the concentric phase of the lift. Those are going to be the absolute safest to avoid pec tears. Because you don't get that initial eccentric loading. That initial eccentric loading is the dangerous thing. And on top of that, the plate-loaded machines, you don't get as deep of a stretch either. So the eccentric loading and the deep stretch are what create the issue, but again, you can just lift lighter weights. So you don't have to train with 5 or less reps. You can just train in like a 10 rep range. You're like, the likelihood of you tearing a pec doing sets of 10 is extremely fucking low. It's just not that fucking deep, you know? Like if you've gotten strong enough where you're benching over 400 pounds, you'll figure out what rep range and shit is going to be dangerous for you. So just don't train in that fucking rep range if you want to do flat benching.
Way better on your joints and your tendons than this right here. I get it.
I don't know why you'd assume that.
It's fun, but anyone is prone to a mistake. Anyone's prone to slip. Anybody is prone to let their ego get the best of them. I'm sorry, guys. This shit is just not.
This dude is literally a fucking pencil neck. Dude, give me a fucking break. What does this guy even fucking lift? Does he even post his lifts? Yeah, of course not. Yeah, he's just a small, weak-ass dipshit. Yeah, that's right. Don't show the weights you're using. They'll find out. Yeah, right. Wow. Okay, then. Right.
Shoulders are sounding like you threw a firecracker in the microwave. Stop ignoring it like that girl that's ignoring your text messages, and let's go ahead and fix it. So if you just chill out on benching for a few days and spam these external rotators, your shoulder's gonna feel so much better. By doing these, you're training muscles in your rotator cuff you would otherwise not while doing your bench presses, because we just forget about them. Like the girl that forgot about you. It happens, you know? Incorporate.
That actually is good advice. Most shoulder pain is caused by weak external rotation. This guy lifts like a bitch, though. And he's just a small little pencil neck. I love how it's always the small, weak dudes, like almost universally. Like I know Dorian Yates, he doesn't really like the flat bench. There's some other like big pro bodybuilders, but it's understandable for them because they've gotten so big and strong that like it is a genuine risk for them, to consider, but vast majority of people aren't anywhere near strong enough to have to worry about injury risk on the bench. Like, nowhere fucking near strong enough. Thanks for the donation, though, Killian Titan. Oh, he is small and weak. If he wasn't small and weak, why the fuck do you never see any of his fucking lifts on camera? So he's small and weak. If he was lifting any serious weight, he'd show it. He deliberately cuts off the weight he's using on his stupid videos. So he's small and weak. Some of the like photos or videos he uploads, it looks like he has a decent amount of muscle mass, but he's a small dude. So he's probably just like some little fucking manlet. Jeremy Ferret Donatillers, have you seen this? David Wood recently admitted to having sex with a 13-year-old while he was an adult, around 18. Ironic, he is a diagnosed psychopath, but I didn't know he was a rapist pedophile too. David Wood.
Realize I don't care, dude. I just don't care. If you want to condemn me, I don't care. If your fans want to condemn me, I don't care. What do you want me to do? Hey, I even mentioned I would like give Dawa guys some information. Hey, so before I went to prison, before I went to jail. So I was in jail and then I got out. While I was out on bond, before I went back to jail and then went to prison. Dawa guys, here's your stuff. Here's your stuff. The last 2 girls I had sex with before I went to jail. One, dude. What? I don't care. One was 13 and one was 15. So when Muhammad Hijab's like, oh, what if a girl's 13, but she got wide hips? That was the case. She had big boobs and wide hips, but she was 13. I did not care. I didn't care back then. So here I am, because in the minds of the...
Why in the fuck would he admit this publicly? I know he's a diagnosed psychopath or whatever, but that is not anything you'd ever want to share publicly.
Dawa guys, if you ever did anything, you can never condemn it because you did it once, and you can never like take the opposite side. So I had sex with a 13-year-old girl. Now she flung herself at me.
I don't know why he's making light of this. Like, I'd cancel the podcast with this guy. Why would you ever fucking admit this?
So, I guess I can defend it. No, I don't defend it. Shouldn't have done it. Doesn't matter if a 13-year-old girl flings herself at you. It doesn't matter if she has big boobs and wide hips and so on. You don't do that sort of thing. The 15-year-old girl, to be fair, she told me she was 17, but it wouldn't. I eventually knew she was 15. I still didn't care. That girl, I had anal sex with that girl. Do you know what that would be in court? Do you know what that would be in court, guys? Okay, Sam, I'm trying to let you know. Dude, what are you scared of? People finding out the truth? Who cares? If you want to condemn me for it, condemn me. I've done all sorts of messed up stuff in my life. Guys, the point is, that would be like, if it's a minor and you do something, it's a higher category. That would be considered like forcible sodomy or something like that because she's not able to consent. What?
Can you quickly point out and explain to people that I was doing your criminal life before you became a Christian?
Yeah, that was my criminal life before I became a Christian.
Okay, good.
As far as I understand, he was never charged for any of this and was never like he didn't serve the time, for the crime. So like committing a heinous crime like this and then saying, don't worry guys, I'm reformed now, I'm Christian, like he didn't pay his debt to society. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's something, like, there's clearly something very fucking wrong with this dude. if he's still willing to like talk about this openly and joke about it. Like that is like, pedophiles are by far the most hated group of fucking people on the planet. And for him to just openly talk about this when he hasn't even served any time for the crime, there's something like seriously fucking wrong with that dude. Even if you're a psychopath and you don't care, it's very strange still to admit that, knowing the kind of social implications. Thanks for the donation though, Jeremy Ferret. Blaha donated $2. Do you think physiognomy is real? I swear I can usually tell a person's personality and whether they're smart or kind or mean or stupid based on their face and overall appearance. Well, there does seem to be like, I don't know about physiognomy, but yeah, like there are physical differences between people with like mental disabilities, and like there are facial features that people with personality issues tend to have, that like some people are really good at picking up on. Like I mean, Down syndrome is probably one of the, like, you can immediately tell somebody with Down syndrome is retarded. So yeah, I mean, there's a look that certain really stupid people have where you can tell just by looking at them they're stupid. So it wouldn't surprise me that there's something built in our DNA where we're like good at picking up on certain physical differences or traits that some people have and then making a fairly accurate guess about them. I'm usually pretty good at telling what somebody's like pussy or butthole looks like just based on their face. It's not exactly the same thing, but you know. Thanks for the donation, Blaha. Ben Boy donated $2. Let me see.
You forgot to get the crystal weapon in that dungeon. I don't think they're... Oh, okay, so fuck you. I almost told Nathan to kill himself the other day. I was looking for my car key in my house. I didn't know where my keys were. And then Nathan said, I found them. And I was like, oh, cool. And I went upstairs and he showed me... He found some, like, an old single key to, like, the old house. And on reflex, I was almost like, fuck off, kill yourself. But I caught myself.
I don't know why he'd say that. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy.
Faz Perma stuck on £225 for 4 on bench. Love telling others how bad bench press is.
Well, that's always the cope, right? Like, if you can't progress on a lift, you know, this exercise sucks. Like, yeah. It's literally every lift. So yeah, if somebody sucks at squats, why squats are killing your leg gains. Somebody sucks at bench, this is why you shouldn't bench and choose a different chest exercise. They suck at deadlift, this is why deadlift is like a bad exercise for everything. Like, yeah, it's the go-to cope. Thanks for the donation, Yoshi.
I have a quiz for you. Please answer the question by choosing the missing letter to this word that answers the following question. People who annoy you? N blank GGER.
Naggers. Naggers would be the correct word. Thanks for the donation, the cuckold lifestyle. Just random vids, donate $2. Let me see.
that cat fur, which we usually consider a nuisance, could be turned into something cool. Look at this man. He came up with a super creative idea using the shed fur from his pet cat. At first, he carefully arranged the fur until it formed a thin fabric-like layer. The process is similar to weaving fabric, except this one is made from cat fur. Then, he rolled the fur fabric into a small ball and sprayed it with a special liquid. The purpose is to keep the fur smooth and prevent it from tangling easily. Next, he trimmed and reshaped it, making small pieces that he attached to the front part of a hat. The shed fur transformed into a soft and super comfortable material. He even added a logo to make it look cooler, and best of all, he made holes in the hat for the cat's ears, making it comfortable and a perfect fit. Now, the cat is not only cozy, but also looks more stylish. This eco-friendly fur hat truly makes the cat look even more.
Wow, that cat is handsome with his little hat. That's nice. This was after the election lull.
And a new era for this city. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this moment. And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe in this movement.
That is not a good sign.
So I hope you'll make a donation at transition2025.com. Now let's get to work.
Well, I can already tell you, there's gonna be like an FBI investigation for fraud and corruption here. So this is just gonna be horribly mismanaged. People are gonna pocket money, and it's gonna go to nothing. And there's probably gonna be fraud allegations coming up from this, but that is bizarre. That this guy was talking about raising taxes to finance some of these, like, stupid projects he has, and now he's saying, donate to my political thing so that I can do the stuff I said I was going to do. Yeah, people are going to be pocketing some money from this. Oh, you sick bastard. Let me see.
Of every state where the age of consent is under 18 years old. Washington, Utah, Alabama. Why are
It's I think it's only 3 or 4 states where it's 18.
you still watching this? What is going on? Come on in. Is this the guy? It's right there. Oh, you make me sick. What is wrong with you? You're disgusting. What are you trying to get out?
Yeah, it's almost every state. Well, thanks for the donation, just random vids. Ruby Cherry, don't tell us Blaha is at rock bottom. You can hear him pee and not even wash his hands.
I'm gonna get coffee. I need to turn this fan on now. The coffee's warming me up. All right, we're back, guys.
Yeah.
Why did you guys hear me? Did I forget to close the door? Yeah. I forget that bathroom's really close. My guest bathroom is super close to my office.
Yeah, he does not wash his hands.
My main bathroom is massive, though. My main bathroom's like the size of my kitchen. But I got the little guest one.
He's renting out a single room from some old retired lady. So this is the only room that he's renting out. And so I don't know what he means. My main bathroom is huge. He's renting out a single room. And she's letting him use her garage for his weight training stuff.
In there. Oh, well. I should have closed.
Well, that's pretty gross and stupid. Thanks for the donation, Ruby Cherry.
Hamas, but we've been fighting wars in the Middle East on behalf of Israel for a while now. Other countries have probably seen this and thought to themselves, wow, the Americans are suckers. Do we want to be suckers? I don't know, do you? There's a struggle to get any country in the area to commit forces, said the symposium participant. Some countries would happily write a check, but they don't want to send manpower. Remember, the US government is the only government that's willing to sacrifice its own soldiers on behalf of Israel. Now, Indonesia, Azerbaijan, which was given weapons.
I don't know what the fuck she means by that. How many Americans have died in this whole Gaza thing? Oh, 0? Okay.
To ethnically cleanse Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh by the Israelis, and Pakistan have offered to provide troops. Turkey also offered, but Israel's like, no thanks, no thanks. They apparently don't trust the Turks. Now, one thing that is certain is that the United States is going to have a very big role in this, and very likely for decades to come. So one organizational chart included in the documents details plans for significant US involvement in Gaza, even beyond security matters, including overseeing economic reconstruction. The Palestinian body that ultimately governs Gaza, let's all just stop and laugh at the notion that that's what the US and Israel are planning, that there's going to be some sort of Palestinian body that ultimately governs Gaza. How hilarious is that? Like, they just lie to our faces, and Politico just like writes it as if they're gonna take what the Trump administration is saying at face value, even while the president's own son-in-law, Jared Kushner, openly salivates about the real estate deals he's gonna be.
All right, well, this is nice and retarded. Why did you gain 70 pounds to bench 410? Don't you think that's kind of cheating? I don't know how you think physics works, but how are you going to lift more weight while staying the same size?
I don't wash my hands after going pee. For one thing, I'm not a slob and I don't piss everywhere or piss on my hands. Secondly, I shower at least once if not twice a day and I'm not a sweaty gross piece of shit. I keep my hands clean and I keep my dick clean.
Yeah, you should still wash your hands. You're just fucking gross. Thanks for the donation, Gucci man. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take a shit. Yeah. I have to pee and poop. Poo-poo time is always pee-pee time, but pee-pee time isn't always poo-poo time. Strength training is not just neurological, you fucking retard. Muscle cross-sectional area is the biggest determining factor to how much weight you can lift. So there's a reason why babies aren't deadlifting over 1,000 pounds. So babies that weigh 6 or 7 pounds, they're not deadlifting over 1,000 pounds, and there's a reason for that, you dumb fuck. But I'm gonna go take a pee-pee and a poo-poo. I'll be right back. All right. That was a good pee-pee and poo-poo. Oh, much better.
But if we need more weight, then, you know, right over here. If you, obviously, like you've seen these before, the gym pins.
Yes, add some. Yep.
Yeah, well, look here. James, look at this. You see that? That's where we had Rick Boogs over here with 200 added pounds, like slamming it.
And he messed your thing up.
Oh, I loved it. He was worried about it. I was like, no, break it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like. I'm a key the car kind of guy, you know what I mean? You get a new car, gonna key it. It's gonna happen. You know, I had a tricep machine in here that got a big gash on like one of the pads, and people were like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's gotta happen.
Yes.
Gotta let it happen.
Getting used. It's
exactly.
Getting used. Yeah.
I like that.
Talk me through the Panada, like the Panada equipment.
Sure thing. So let me just say real quick. Legs.
So legs are all this side.
Legs are on the outside, and we have some leg machines upstairs. I'll show you that in a second. But all the upper body machines are on that side. Most of them are Panada.
Okay.
I'm not like married to one company.
Got it.
So I do have like a Pit Shark here. I got Matt Wending's Good Morning machine here. That's a lot of Panada stuff. A couple Atlantis pieces. But you know, most of it is Panada.
Okay.
Because they were my favorite people to work with. So such good people, and I liked
a lot of this. Well, a lot of their stuff is built well. I haven't got to train on a lot of it.
Yeah.
Only a few gyms that I've gone to have had any of it. So it's but the pieces that I have used and also that I fit on, because some of them I didn't fit, so I wasn't able to really get the feel of it. But
yeah,
you can just tell the way they're built. They're really, really awesome.
The vertical, honestly, like this vertical leg press is one of my favorite things in here. I don't even use it for leg pressing. I use it for stretching. It's one of the ultimate stretching machines.
Interesting.
And I actually just reverse band it, and a lot of times in the morning, the one stretch I'll do is I'll just get on this.
Kettlecock, don't you tell her this show is fucking badass. Only good Australian show.
We have this book fair and we have to like dress up as like a character from a book and then...
Actually, Richard, strength is mainly neurological. It works the myofibrils. Yeah, so you literally just admitted cross-sectional area of the muscle is the biggest predictor of strength. You literally just admitted it. So again, why are the world's strongest men all like 350 plus pounds? Why is the only two people who've deadlifted, over 500 kilos, why are they over 400 pounds? So if strength has nothing to do with cross-sectional area of muscle mass, then why are more people not deadlifting over 500 kilos if cross-sectional area of muscle has little to nothing to do with strength? You're so outrageously fucking stupid. I don't like. Why are there always like absolute fucktards in my chat? Like just beyond fucking stupid.
Like, and then we all...
I started with a bench press of 155 by 3 and took it to 330 in 9 months, all without increasing my body weight. You realize there's a difference between increasing body weight and increasing muscle mass. So if you increase muscle mass and lose body fat, your total body weight doesn't change. But you increased muscle mass, you fucking idiot. There's no way to double your fucking bench press without increasing your fucking muscle mass. I don't know why there's so many delusional, retarded fuckwits just everywhere.
Have this parade thing, and in the parade...
Whoa! Hey, Jesus, man. Why don't you watch where you're going, eh? What was that? You heard what I said. What? You want to start some shit? And watch your language too, eh? Oh, piss off, fuckwit. Yeah. Right. Keep walking, dickhead. I'll get you another one, all right?
But tell that guy he owes me $4.
$4?
So you complain about someone not washing their hands after peeing, yet you're the same person who loves to stick your tongue into a dirty butthole that has fecal material come out of it every day. Makes sense.
Well, I'm not fucking kissing everybody I meet and opening up door handles with my mouth, am I, shithead? Thanks for the donation, Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'll get it off him later, all right?
Okay.
So what do you want for your birthday?
I want a TV in my room.
You want a TV in your room?
Yeah. A red or black hoverboard.
But if I got you a TV
Yeah.
in your room, you'd never leave your room and I'd never see you.
Well, that's not true. I could.
Huh? Okay. I'm just gonna...
You right, old man?
Run, you little shit.
Ray, how many people, if you had to guess, how many people would you say that you've assaulted?
Heaps.
Now, how do you feel about that?
That's, like, it's funny how society is so gay. As if those kids shouldn't have gotten their ass kicked.
Fine, had it coming, so...
And what did they do?
Oh, it depends. I mean, I'm pretty big on just respect, so, like, if you respect me, I respect you. You know, if you don't, we got a problem.
Well, let's talk about the most recent assault, the one with the 2 youths.
No, I only bashed one of them, and they weren't youths, they were like in their 20s.
Well, let's call them young men then.
Yeah, so I was walking down the street.
Nigga Poo 21 Savage $20. Did Isaac move in with you? Yes. If so, why? He needed help with stuff, so I offered to have him move in. If he wants to talk about it, he can talk about it. Thought you didn't like living with people. Yeah, I don't. But, figured I would help a friend of mine who was going through some tough times, so... Thanks for the donation, though, Nigga Poo.
With my daughter, and 2 guys come along, bumped into her, and she had an ice cream and, you know, dropped her ice cream and...
So you assaulted him?
Well, no, they started swearing, and she's only 8, so...
So you bashed him while your daughter was just standing there?
No, not while she was standing there. I bashed him later.
Okay, well, how did you feel afterwards, after it all happened?
Fine.
Do you enjoy hitting people?
I wouldn't say I enjoy hitting people. You know, if I hit somebody, I generally got a pretty good reason.
And you think you had a good reason?
Did I just say that?
So can you remind me again what that reason was?
Well, they were being assholes.
The world is full of assholes, Ray. You do realise that?
Yeah, and you know why?
Because nobody beats them.
Why?
Because people let them get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely fucking based. I don't know what that TV show is, but that sounds fucking based, dude. Yeah, what is that show? I might actually watch that. Mr. In Between. I totally agree with that guy's philosophy. Entirely and completely.
And then I can set the safeties, but, you know, this is a good squat stretch, so I'm not having to squat. I'm letting the weight push me down. But then I can also, like, grab this, stretch my hamstrings, stretch my calves, keep this here, stretch the hip, one leg, assisted, And then, you know, I have the safety here if I'm going to do something really kind of silly. But I could just...
Let's start a band.
Fuck!
Imagine having a body count of...
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit! I'm gonna fuck you up! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit! I'm gonna fuck you up!
Dude, my traps are looking so fucking gnarly. Dude, this is only the beginning. Like, this is 3 months in. So, I made the right choice going on steroids. Thanks for the donation, Killian Titan.
Just sit here for 3 or 4 minutes and get like almost a full body stretch. Brian, I can even stretch my chest right here by... I'm going to become a squash bug for the video. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I can even stretch a chest. So I'll just sit here and just mess around and squirm on it and, you know, get off of it. And...
See that I can say with absolute...
Man, that'd be nice having so much money you could buy like a fucking $7,000 or $8,000 machine just to like fuck around and stretch and stuff.
confidence. I was not expecting today to get a stretching demonstration on the vertical leg press.
It is the best stretching machine. I used to have some stretching machines from them. I actually
do they make them?
They do. You know, like the old school Precor ones.
Yeah.
That you've seen, where it's like kind of like the lower back stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good, but this is.
Also, you cheated by taking peptides to heal injuries that wouldn't heal because of poor diet. What evidence do you have that I had injuries that wouldn't heal because of a poor diet? And you realize the majority of people who take peptides and steroids aren't vegan. Why do you need to take protein powder? Never said I needed to take it. Thought the whole plant foods provide more than enough protein. Depending on what dietary choices you make, sure. You realize most protein supplements on the market aren't vegan, you dumb fuck.
This is better.
Sure.
It's a vertical leg press though, so I don't know.
You make it work for what you need, man.
Mm-hmm.
The legs, so we got...
this is great. Have you ever been on a Good Morning machine? Do you have one?
I have. I've got the back attack, Sornex back attack.
Okay.
So I've got the old model and I've got the new model, and I love them.
I love it. It's currently not in my training right now, my rotation, but because the pressure gradient's on your upper back, rather than from the floor like a deadlift, it just kind of changes the dynamic of the lift. And I can even do things where it's like, almost like a hyperextension bench.
Yeah.
And look at footprint. It's like really narrow.
Yeah, it's not exactly. Doesn't take up too much, goes more up.
Yeah, so I do really like this adductor machine. I'm big fan of. Big fan of this. I just think for side split training, it is an awesome supplement if anybody gets serious about side splits. Plus, bodybuilders who know their thing know that the size of the quad from the front is often dictated. The limiting factor is your adductors.
Interesting.
This
so
muscle.
You want to build that up as well.
Yeah, a lot of the British bodybuilders will work on that, and it's kind of like their edge. Like, why the British bodybuilders' legs look so good? It's because they got big groins.
Makes sense. Leg curl?
Yeah. Leg curl, seated leg curl, which I think is the best. But I have cable and free weight leg curl, and the only reason I have both is because they feel slightly different, and I like them both.
Interesting. That's fair, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's. But again, was this stemming a lot from the bodybuilding training you were doing?
It was.
So you very specific with certain machines for certain movements, building certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I mean, you have to detail your training, and this is the level, you have 2 lying leg curls and a seated leg curl. Obviously, hamstrings, massively important.
Yeah.
Right? And building them specifically the way you want it to, which is cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I actually had a standing one too, but I just didn't use that one as much. I think if you're going to have to get one hamstring machine, if anyone's watching this, the seated hamstring machine of any type, just the build of it, not necessarily Panada, it is.
Yeah, I know what's going on here.
the best. I think
amazing.
the seated leg curls is where that's really
So
where
if you
you're
had
gonna
to
go.
choose one, that's where
that
you're
one.
going. Okay.
That one for sure.
I know what's going on
Yeah,
here.
the seated leg curl.
Now we're leg extensions, so plate loaded.
I'm pretty sure I banned this dumb fuck earlier today.
Yep.
And the selectorized.
Yeah. Okay. So the argument between these two, and I've seen this on in comment sections and different places on the internet, and I didn't think about this. There's actually, when you sit down on a cable quad extension machine, the leg that is closest to the stack actually does more work. It's actually heavier right here than right here.
Interesting.
So a lot of people are totally like, you need individualized, and that's really nitpicking it, but they're right if you actually measure it. But I like the way the cable feels for this, and I use this one honestly more for like rehab.
Okay.
If I have knee problems.
Got it.
It gives me a little bit more of a.
That's cool. I was not expecting to.
Remy boys, yeah? 1738, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello, seen you pretty as soon as you came in the door, I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll, married to the money, introduced her to my stove, showed her how to whip it, now she remix it for low.
Like right after COVID.
That sounds gay. Thanks for the donation though, Trap Queen.
See doubles of machines, right? And it's really interesting to hear you explain that, like how it's just a different feel. You use it for different reasons. Like that's fascinating. It really is.
Oh, I'm totally into that stuff too. Like you know, like 30 years.
Dude, when I win the lottery, I'm gonna get a house with like a really big fucking basement with high ceilings. I'm gonna get so much fucking weight training equipment. I think the draw is tonight. I have to go out and get my blood work done tomorrow. I'll check my lottery tickets when I get back home. And I should be about $25 million richer by tomorrow.
Years of athletic, experience. When you get to the nitty gritty details, you can't unsee them or unhear them. It's just like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's the way that you want to do it, which is awesome, man.
So this is a gluteator. Have you seen these?
This is something I've wanted to see. I've not seen it.
This is the one that when I was selling equipment, Brian,
you're not getting rid of it.
Oh, everyone wanted it.
Yeah,
like when they knew I had this, they wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, get away, you vultures.
Yes.
Like, I'm not selling it. They're like, but we'll give you this. I was like, no.
This is staying. Yeah.
It is staying.
So when did you get this?
I got this about 4 years ago, but the company no longer
Oh
makes
yeah,
it
I'll
anymore.
donate to
They're
Sasha
no longer
Farms.
around, so they're kind of hard to get. Other companies have copied this design, and it's probably just as good. But this is the original. And the fun story about this is the guy that made it, Jeff, was making it as a prehab and warm-up exercise for squatting athletes in collegiate settings. So you do a couple, like 20 sets of this. It's kind of like kettlebell swings, but better.
Interesting.
For getting that glute activated, and then you have them go squat. What he didn't know was that he had marketing gold for it's the booty builder. It's every girl, every gym girl that wants a big ass wants this machine.
This is it.
So you made it for one thing, you got used for something else.
So it was for a college sports setting. That's what it was designed
for warming up,
That's
for squat
fascinating.
workouts, yeah.
Okay.
But then it got taken over by all the girls that wanted the peaches.
Yeah.
But you want to try it?
Yeah, man. Will I fit? That's the.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. I don't know if this is gonna work for you.
Okay.
But I feel like the thing with this machine is it's a higher rep machine, because when you start to add more weight, it just kind of loses what it does. But I like to kind of push into those with my hands as well. Yeah, just to kind of like really set the lower back into it and really try to focus on getting the.
I mean, I can feel it.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
It's. I love it. I mean, I think it's sometimes if I just like want to warm up my butt or something, I'll just jump on this.
That's not bad. That could maybe be added to the potential equipment list if I could ever find one.
This is obviously a multi-hip, so you can get hip extension. Now I don't really need this as much because I do so many kicks, but there are really cool things you can do with this machine that I didn't even think about until recently. I've got a really heavy stack here, but I can also just do like an isometric here.
Awesome.
And kind of like really isolate this hip flexor right here. And then also like people use it for these kickback things. So there's quite a lot you can do with it, but I think this is a really useful machine if you need it.
Yeah.
It's hard to rig up bands and like monkey feet weights and stuff and get the same feeling as you can on the machine.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
It just dials it in. Right?
Yeah. Now we're in the upper body area. You wanna...
Okay, so we've this is the end of the...
No, I don't really play chess. Used to when I was younger, but haven't played in like a billion years.
End of the lower.
We do have some lower body machines up there. We can either, I can show you the last few pieces, or we can just cover the upper body.
Dude, this is great. So you wanted to split it in the gym, split it from lower to upper.
How much caffeine do you consume in a day on average?
Fuck, lately I've been a caffeine fiend. Let's see, it would be about... Man, I've been having 4 energy drinks a day. 720 milligrams. Thanks for the donation though, Abel.
Yes.
Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's got, certain specific things fit together and they flow, right? So upper
I would say Bang and C4 are my favorite.
body. Let's go there, man.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so we got so many chess machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we had like 7 of them. I actually sold 3
And
chess
some of those
machines.
you got rid of.
Yeah.
Okay. Now were those...
No, I've never been into card games. Oh, hey, Gum Gum. Hey, Gum Gum. Yeah, it's your good kitty. Want to cuddle? Oh, my goodness. Yes, cuddle. This is my cuddle cat. Come cuddle. It's my big, handsome Gum Gum. Oh my goodness. My handsome brown boy. It's a good baby. Yeah, it's a good baby. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love you, Gum Gum. You are so beautiful and majestic. Do you guys see this? Do you see how handsome he is? Oh my god, that's a good cat. Oh yeah, that's a good kitty. Oh, this is such a good cat. You're the best cat. I love you. You're just the best. Wow. Oh, that's a good baby. He's detecting crumbs on my shirt. No, I don't get jealous of women for getting rich from OnlyFans. They're always fucking miserable, so I'd never want to be a woman ever in my fucking life. No matter how much money they make, no matter who they're dating, no matter what, they're all crazy, unhinged, and fucking miserable, and always have something to complain about. So they can have all the money in the world, they'll never be fucking happy.
The ones that were just not being in the rotation or not used as much.
I just found that these were the ones I was using
Okay.
all the time. And
That's
not
fair.
that the other ones are bad, but these are just what I was using.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
But I'm going to get you on a scissor press here. This is a circular chest press. And this is more of a finisher. I don't think this is a great exercise to start a workout with. But you know, when you do push-ups, like it has a certain feel. But the problem with push-ups is a lot of times, like, you don't want to work the plank side of things. You don't want to work the full, like, everything. Like, you just want the upper body feel of a push-up, and that's exactly what you get here. And it's really good for getting a pump. But yeah, there's a lot.
That looks super wide.
It seems like you like animals more than women. I can't say it, blame you, Toe.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd way rather live with a cat than a fucking woman. Give me a fucking break. Gummy's annoying sometimes, but, buddy, the way women can fucking annoy you is just out of this world. Thanks for the donation, though, Killing Titan.
And then you can grab it different ways, but I just really like the...
I really hate press machines that are too wide. They just wreck my fucking shoulders.
feel of this, and like I said, this is a good finisher. I like to do the other ones, a compound or like the plate loaded ones for most of the work, but sticking this at the end of the workout, when I have people do this, they're like, oh my God, this feels so good.
Dude, that's awesome. So did you go, my question is, did you go or did you try some of this Panada stuff before you bought it?
I love the fact that you asked that question on this particular machine.
Okay.
Because
the reason I thought
there's a story about that. It's
Okay,
exactly
hit me.
with this machine. We're in Italy and Apiro in the Panada headquarters showroom, which has like, I don't know, 40 times the number of Panada machines in this room, in a giant room. And I'm with Dorian Hamilton, who owns Pure Muscle and Fitness in Canada, arguably like the best gyms in North America. And he's way over there, like a football field's length away, and I hear him go, John, come over here. And it was this machine. He was like, you need to try this. And to impress that guy on a machine takes a lot.
Yeah.
This is the one he wanted to show me.
So you were there, you went and toured and tried.
My cat's name is Gummy. Yeah, that's my Gum. I named him Gummy because he's very gummy. Oh, he's such a good Gum.
Yeah, and then I tried this there, and that's why I was like, yep, put that on my list. And I'm not sure where your seat setting is, but...
You know, I feel really good. I feel so good right now. There's nothing better than just good, hard training, eating clean food, and taking steroids. That's just what life's all about.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if you know a machine is good, if after the first rep or so, you already feel it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's good. Like the ones that you got to sit there and like mess around with and like configure and be like, oh, I'm not feeling it yet. You know,
that's
second
that's
thoughts.
unique, man.
Yeah, the first few reps on this one, I'm like, oh yeah, it's definitely this one.
Yeah, it's very unique.
But I got the same thing going on right here with this is a circular shoulder press machine. You can still do that. You've seen these?
These are dumbbell spotters, right?
Yeah.
Is that what these are?
Yeah. Here, I'll throw on. So they are called, oh crap, I forgot what they're called. They're called, but you know, basically what it is like instead of, you know, you see in the videos of Eddie Hall with like 3 people helping him get a frickin' dumbbell.
Sure. Well, the reason you see that in his videos is because he's weak. That's why you see. Just kick them up. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Or he's cheap. He won't buy this.
This is it. Yeah.
All right. Eddie's either weak or he's cheap. Which one's he gonna pick?
I'll throw that in. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, that's awesome, man.
And then dumbbells, obviously. I had Coop from Garage Gym Reviews here. And he my dumbbells.
Why?
He doesn't like them.
Why?
I don't know. He said it was because he thought I should have like steel Watson ones. Is that what you have?
I have some of those, but I've still got my original dumbbells that I literally bought off of Craigslist when I started in my parents' garage.
Nice, yeah.
So I still have there's something special about those. But I do have the heavier ones that I have are Watson.
Yeah.
So my up to the 230s those are the big steel Watson ones.
Right.
Those are like indestructible. But I like these.
I like the urethane
And I don't know
ones.
why anybody would not like them.
I mean, this is the only area of the gym that has the rubber flooring, if you've noticed.
Yeah.
Well, there's upstairs as well, but we're not dropping weights up there.
I can't believe you didn't like your dumbbells.
I don't know.
I
Just rogue urethane dumbbells. They're good.
How
I like
insulting to walk in and say that.
them.
Nice.
Yeah, home gym snobs.
Yeah.
We love you, Q.
Yeah.
But that's
Yes,
what I got.
Gamma's
I got a
Canadian.
multi-flight. You have one of these?
I don't.
Oh,
I like it.
dude. They're so good.
See, this is the problem. It's like now we come and try things, and then we need to get more.
And the fair thing with a multi-flight is I've tried Atlantis, Panada, and one other company, and they're all good.
Okay.
Like, I don't think companies make bad versions of this. It might be an easy thing for them to not up.
Okay.
You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
just good.
Yeah, no, it's good. But
So what's your favorite? What's your favorite on here?
Oh, it's just, there's two exercises. You can do chest fly. I don't like that because it's like the never-ending set. For whatever reason, you never feel like you're done. You're like, is this still going?
Okay.
But just for lateral raises, I just really like it. But stand on it. We'll adjust it for you. It's really easy to adjust. You want this in line with your shoulders, so we're going to do it at the top. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we'll probably throw on, let's just start with that. Yeah, grab there. There you go. And I just start doing lateral raises.
I've used those machines. They're pretty good.
I don't know about your arm length with this one, with the lever arm, but
I feel like if I guess I could keep my elbow bent a little bit. It feels like,
I usually
do you straighten out, or are you pretty bent?
I usually keep mine a little bent when I do lateral raises. I don't think there's any reason to keep your arm perfectly straight on that exercise. It looks a little short for you though.
Just a touch, yeah.
But the cool
we
thing
can
is
make these longer though.
This manufacturer would make this longer for you if you. Any manufacturer would make it longer for you if you wanted
just
to.
Customize the
Oh,
touch.
they would for sure. For sure, they could do that.
I can feel the movement though. I can understand why that's like, especially shoulders, man.
I love dumbbell lateral raises. If you want to build big shoulders, I think that's one of the best exercises you can do. Yeah. And I like the machine version of it too.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And right here we have
it out, dude.
The laundry machine.
Yeah. See, this is honestly, dude. I have to say, that's one thing that I wish I would have put in.
Really?
Yeah.
A laundry closet.
Yeah.
It's pretty useful.
Because you're training, and I train, and I sweat through a lot of shirts, right? So they're all right there.
Yeah.
And then I've got to take the shirts from the gym to the house.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh, I never even thought that I would have to do that if these weren't here, because these were here since day one.
Yeah. See, this is. Well, I guess I have to build a new gym. Yeah.
Or just throw some laundry machines in a closet you have.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Yep. This is just a standard hammer strength rear delt pec fly machine.
Okay.
We got the seated bicep curl over there. More chest machines here, back machines.
I like the black and
But I can
gold.
tell you, my favorite chest machine is right here.
Okay.
It's just your standard plate-loaded incline chest press. A lot of manufacturers make good ones, but it is an incline that's upright.
Okay.
So go ahead and sit on it, and then you can use this
to spot down.
Yeah, to get it out. There you go. And then you can, that's a good grip. I like neutral grip. I also like, you can see where my chalk marks are. Usually I'm kind of grabbing up there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just your standard incline press. Yeah. These are great. I love these machines. And then I got a flat one right next to it. It's really good. And then my the most used piece of equipment in this room is probably this back machine over here. I'll show you in a second.
That's a good stretch.
Mm-hmm. Let me put you on the back machine over here.
Okay.
We do have a Viking press / calf combo.
How do you like that?
I like it. Yeah, for sure. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think it's funny that they created a dual combo calf machine Viking press. But
yeah, that is weird.
It's just this, and then you can do one or the other, or you can wedge it there. And then Sam was actually doing rehab with just one of these for her trap or something. She's there, but yeah, you can throw these down. Look at this, James. And then get underneath it You can just do calves.
That's really cool.
You can see where I chalked up my feet.
Yes.
But then the Viking press here is really nice. And the thing I like about some of these machines, you see the spring here?
Yep.
It's not accommodating resistance, so it's not like it feels like a band, but that, honestly, I don't know the physics of it or how it works, but it just makes it feel better.
Okay.
Yeah, but the other thing I like about this machine is I can when it's really loaded up, I can really I can even jump into it, so I can get pretty aggressive with this machine, and I like that.
And you haven't had any issue with it at all?
No. Let me put a little weight on there for you.
Does it go, so let me, this is cool, man. Like the
I just got 2 used 45-pound plates for $200. That machine and plates must be a fortune. What in the fuck? Why would you pay $200 for 2 used 45-pound plates? You can buy brand new rubber-coated cast iron plates from Fitness Depot for $40 each. They charge less than $1 per pound of steel. Why would you bother paying that much for 45-pound plates? Are you fucking nuts? Real Vegan Donatillers, do you feel some catharsis in liking some Carnus? I feel like when we realize how morally bankrupt and stupid Carnus are, we end up emotionally in pain of not being able to like people when you can disagree but still like him. It's like hugging for first time in years. That sounds gay and retarded. Thanks for the donation, Real Vegan.
Combo of it.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people have, they only have so much space.
I wouldn't get the exact machines he has if I won the lottery, but I would build like a big gym sort of like this.
Everyone only has so much space, so you might as well make the most of it.
Yes, sir. So this will be individual.
Yeah, Kenny, are you like literally fucking retarded? You live in fucking Canada too. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh no, they even have them for cheaper. They're $36 for the 45-pound plates. Are you out of your fucking mind? How stupid can you fucking be? Like, what were you doing? Like, wouldn't the first thing you do is look at what, like, the plates cost new? Yeah, $36. You could have gotten 4 of these for cheaper than you paid for 2. And these are nice, like, rubber-coated ones. You're fucking dumb, dude.
Dig into it, yeah. Oh, you're doing individual, okay.
Yeah, that one I like.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
It's
So you'd
cool.
use this.
You can. It's just a different grip.
What's your favorite on the outside?
The one you just had. The one you just had was the one I use. I'm a big fan of the Viking press. I just feel like you get all the benefits of an overhead press for muscle growth without any of the lower back wrenching dealing with a normal barbell and an overhead press. Now, if you're competing in like strongman or something, you're gonna have to train those movements. But if you're not, and you just want big shoulders,
Yeah, that's really cool, man. This has potential for.
oh, your brain's thinking. I can
Yeah,
see he's like, I might need something like this.
Yeah,
Do you have a Viking press? I forget.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, you've seen these before, right?
I haven't.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the unique things. Yeah.
All right, so this is like a really lazy machine. It's like this really doesn't need to exist, to be honest, but it does. And it's just you can take a bench, incline bench, and shove it against like a cable stack in your gym and get the same thing. Just space it away. But just go ahead and sit on it and do some tricep extensions with it.
Okay.
Like I said, this is so unnecessary to have this, but it's cool. And like bring them down, elbows a little bit further down. Yeah, like there you go, press and push down.
Hi. Few things. 1. I subscribed 'cause they're super cute. 2. I'm Brian and gooning. 3. Don't be scared, I'm not just sexualizing you. As a respectful man, I merely request to witness a single of a hairy testicle, sir.
Well, can't do that on YouTube. That would violate community guidelines, but I do have a cat on my lap. This is Gum Gum. So can't show you one of my testicles, but here's Gum Gum. Thanks for the donation, Brian.
Yep, that's cool.
It's got a good feel.
It does.
I tell you what, one of my favorite parts of this machine is actually the thing you're holding on to.
The bar.
That is a really nice Easy Curl bar.
It is.
Yeah.
Did it come with it or it's separate?
It did. And Atlantis sells it on their website as just like an accessory. And I've tried a lot of Easy Curl bars that are cable attached.
The way that pivots right there is nice.
It's really good. Yeah. Just go to Atlantis and don't buy a machine, or if you want, but just, I'm telling you, man, like there's something about this Easy Curl bar. It goes all over the gym.
Yeah, that's
with
sweet.
me. Yeah, we'll take it with us.
Okay, why not? Yeah.
But this is the bicep version of it. So there you go.
Okay.
And we had Michael Todd on this, and he's one of the best arm wrestlers in the world. And he said that this machine was the one closest to what he felt was as a bicep machine for arm wrestling.
Interesting.
He loved this one.
Okay.
Yours is very strong. Put some more weight on there for you. It's a pretty heavy one, I think, but
that's good.
We used to have 4 bicep machines in here, and now we only have this. So this is the only one I kept. And the reason why I got rid of all the other ones, and you've run into this issue, our arms are long.
Yeah. Yep.
And bicep machines are not forgiving if you have long arms.
No. That one's an interesting feel.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
Yes, harder than you would think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I kept this bicep machine, I got rid of the other 3, and I kept the preacher curl bench over there. Which I gotta show you the preacher bench. It's gas assisted, which means you can do that, and then you can also swivel it around so you can do spider curls as well.
Yep,
See
that's pretty sweet.
And then it also just feels really good. I'm a big fan of preacher curls. I just think
That's neat.
It's probably the best growing exercise for biceps I can think of.
And then can you adjust the tilt of this pad at all, or no?
You can only move
go
it.
front.
Yeah,
to
you
back.
can't adjust that. That's a good idea, though. They should probably do that. They've got everything else going for them.
Still, that feels so good.
It does. And I've been doing straight bar curls lately instead of the Easy Curl bar because
Interesting. Just better stretch.
Better stretch, but I think it just carries over to sport better. People knock on bicep curls all the time. I'm like, it is actually a really functional exercise for athletics because it really helps bring up these tendons in a way.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I mean, Jen Thompson's the best bench presser in the world, in my opinion. And she does a lot of bicep curls. She even enters strict curl competitions on her off season.
Okay.
Because she thinks it's so helpful for powerlifting for preventing injuries. So I'm a big fan. But yeah, I'm doing a straight bar version because I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it.
Okay.
So
God, that pad's really nice, man.
watch out behind your head there.
Okay, yeah.
Got a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Dude, this is insane. So you got a full kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You got washer and dryer, bathroom.
Let me show you the bed.
Okay.
Let me show you the bedroom.
We're gonna go check out the bedroom.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
The bed.
The gym bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaha would really like that. Taking naps in between sets.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
But we do have some other machines up here. We got a power squat machine, a pendulum squat, a couple cardio machines. Yeah, and there we go.
Dude, this is wild, man. Really is wild. Awesome.
And then the giant fans, of course.
Yeah, the giant, and those set the whole thing off. Really?
I really like the fans.
Yes.
And I recommend people who are going to get a large fan, if you have the opportunity, something comes up, don't get a big ass fan because they're 3 times the price of this. This is the same thing.
Humongous fan. That's the way to go.
I think it is.
Yeah, they look good, man. Did you have to custom?
I'd love that question. No, because their website had 6 colors: red, green, blue, black, and gold.
So just order them gold.
I was just like,
amazing.
This is the exact color gold that I had everything else in here, and it just happened to be a stock color. I was like, what are the chances? No,
Dude,
that's not custom. That's stock.
What made you go with black and gold?
So when I started having conversations with Panada Rep, he was like, we can do custom lever arms and upholstery. I was like, okay, give me some examples. He was like, sure. So he sent me a picture of a piece of black and gold equipment that looked exactly like that.
Yeah.
That was the first thing he sent. And I was like, whoa, I want that. He was
We're
like,
done. Yeah.
We're done. And he was like, no, let me show you some more. So he sent me like red and black, red and white, other colors and stuff like that. It's like, no.
Sport Shack is selling 45s for 140 each. Yeah, it sounds like Sport Shack.
I want the black and gold. Like, you hit a home run. I'd never seen that, and I just liked it.
16-year-old natty or not.
For years, he was locked away. He overcame them.
My God, dude. Well, I mean, he looks natty. That's sort of an impressive lift. Oh, maybe not. He might be taking the spaghetti. Is this not a video? Okay, weird, just didn't load. He might just be weird, freaky strong. I would be very worried about doing dips with that much weight. Just asking for a pec tear. Yeah, he might just be retard freaky strong. Yeah, I don't know, a little fishy. Could just be some BBC genes, but it's a little fishy. I think I'd really need to see how much he benches. 'Cause like yeah. Seems like pretty good depth on the squats. Yeah, that kid is very fucking strong. 390 for 3. 160 body weight, shit. Does he have any footage of him benching? Looks like he just does dips as his main movement for chest. Wow, what is this stupid shit? Like, why? Why isn't he just benching? Fucking weird. Okay, let's see. Dumbbells? Like, he's very strong on the dips. It looks like those were maybe 110, 120 pound dumbbells. 100-pound dumbbells. For a 16-year-old, that's still pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm thinking natural. I'm leaning towards natural. Seems like he's just a really strong, genetically gifted kid. Leaning towards natty. But yeah, some of these angles are kind of sus. I think he's like he said he was only like 160 pounds, so I think it's just like holy shit. Whoa. Okay, he's ridiculously strong. Like, this is the weight I was curling. I was able to get, like, what, 3 or 4 reps with the fat grips with the 70s? I think the best I've ever done with the 70s with just the, like, handles was maybe 5 or 6, but yeah, dude, what the fuck? For his size and body weight? Holy shit. Who the fuck is he?
It's genuinely getting cold outside now, so I mean, it's fall. It's not winter yet, but
He's got 88k subs. How does he have that many subs and then, like, no views? I'm gonna subscribe to his channel and follow him. But holy fuck. Yeah, dude, he's curling the 70s at 16 at, like, 160 pounds body weight? Like, maybe he's a bit heavier now, like 165 or 170, but what the fuck? And that's, like, good form. Yeah, that's bizarre. If he's on anything, it would have to be like some short-acting orals, like Anavar or Anadrol or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's natural, just weirdly freaky strong. Or I guess like SARMs, you know. There's a lot of dumbass kids do SARMs, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's natural, but that is fucking weird how strong he is for his size too.
So it just but it pops off, man. It's like it really does. Like the way that, you know, just the way the color scheme of the gym is, you know, and then everything else is just gold as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's.
Is there a reason that these came up here?
Just get them out of the way.
Okay.
They take up a lot of real estate down here.
And you just had this. This is great. And this, I'm assuming, was a part of the original plan to have this up here. Is like a cardio deck.
Exactly. It was going to be a cardio mezzanine is what it was, and we had more cardio equipment out here, but I actually like to do cardio outside more than I like to do it in here, so we cleared out the space. I even tried to have my office up here, so you saw the computer desk down there, and I didn't like being up here. I was like,
What's wrong with SARMs? They're for dumb people. So they're less effective and have more side effects than steroids, so why would you do SARMs when you could take better drugs?
Like, I feel cooped up. I got to be somewhere more space around me. So, yeah, it was a cardio mezzanine. I tried an office, didn't work, and now it's cleared up. I'm actually going to move some of the other pieces of equipment up here. So,
he said his max bench is only 275. Okay. Yeah, I would think he's natty then. If he was benching like well over 315, so like 350 or more, I would be highly suspicious, but sounds like he's natty. But he has some like really impressive strength for some of his isolation moves and like, you know, specific lifts like the dips. Really strong squat and like ridiculously strong biceps.
and clear more floor space.
Oh, okay.
Because I like to have the space to move.
Makes sense. Yeah. Well, and you've got that in abundance, man. It's wild, dude.
Yeah, Juji Mufo is a pretty dope gym. Bodybuilding workout.
What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing well in the gym. And today I have got a special guest. Mr. Derek Wolf is here, and we're going to do some training. So I'm going to get a little out of my comfort zone, I think, today. Derek has been training an arm wrist.
Yeah.
Knocking out some pretty heavy volume type of training, trying to put muscle on. And I have not necessarily been doing that, but he came in and he's like, hey, Brian, we're going 5 sets of 15 on all these different back exercises. Get ready. So I'm going to saddle up and make it happen, man.
Let's do it, man.
How you feeling, brother?
I feel great, man. I'm sorry for cussing, but I'm excited. We're going to start with this close grip pull down. So we'll do some pull down movements, some mid rows, and then we'll go low to high rows.
Love it.
5 by 15.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll, man. Let's go. Right now, this is the part where you don't get overzealous with the 15 reps.
Right.
So it's like, oh, the first couple might feel okay, but I know that this is gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Right? So we're gonna go, bump it up a touch each set, but yeah,
you have to move it incrementally because like we've done 2 good warm-up sets now, so now we'll get to our real working sets where it's gonna start to really get us. That's how I like to do it, I guess. It just works.
Yeah. Well, the higher reps, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man, I haven't hit 15 on anything in a while. So, yeah.
It'll shock your nervous system. Your central nervous system will be like, what the f?
Yeah, we're gonna find out real quick.
So these next couple sets, I'm gonna get down.
Ooh.
Here, see that stretch?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put your knees on the pad? He can't even do a full range of motion.
Good. Nice. Come on, let's go.
I have no idea why he did that.
Oh yeah, do that extra stretch.
Okay. That is a movement I've never done on this machine.
What do you mean extra stretch? If your arms are fully extended when you're on the seat.
Let's see if I can get down.
It just gives you that crazy stretch, and that's where the growth happens.
So could you pull all the way down where you were?
I could only go to like here.
So let's put an
extender.
Yeah.
Good stretch all the way at the top. Good. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, this person already doesn't seem very smart.
It does.
You get that extra stretch. This is a little harder.
I literally learned something new. Plates.
We're just guessing out here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Very nice. Yep. Finish. Good.
Oh.
I bet that felt good.
Oh yeah, but you see what I'm talking about? How I'm coming in front, like almost like you're doing a pull-up.
I think it's with this type of stuff. It's like maybe that's part. Nice.
Oh yeah. That sucked.
That was good, man.
Oh yeah. Good pulls. Good pulls, B. Making it look light. Oh yeah. We'll go up just one.
Getting up on these stacks, that was always kind of the gauge of like
to get to 250.
If I was hitting that, I was really strong. Like before a contest, you're getting up to that and it's like, okay, I'm moving that whole thing. Then it's like,
yeah. 5, come on.
Yes. Let's go. 3. Let's go, Derek. Let's go. Good.
This guy has kind of odd proportions. His chest is like large but flat.
Yes.
Good.
Nine. Come on, come on, come on. 12. Yeah. Definitely reconsider the eating before training.
Son Goku Donate Tellers, do you think in modern times it'd be reasonable for a parent to not allow their kid to have a smartphone, iPads, electronic devices until they're 12? Because I think they're genuinely making kids dumber.
From racing with no.
I know they have like dumb phones still. Like, I think a kid definitely needs a computer, but, like, yeah, you know, I'd probably not let my kid have a smartphone. I'd probably get them a dumb phone that can just make calls and maybe has, like, Google Maps or something. I don't know who the fuck this dude is, but he's banned weirdo and shit. And like you can put parental restrictions on these devices. Like, a lot of parents are just fucking stupid. So, you know, if I wanted to get my kid a tablet so that he can draw on it, which I think would be, you know, good. You can just set up parental restrictions so that they can't download any apps that you don't want them to download or without your approval. So just install some drawing program on the tablet, put up the parental restrictions, and then they can't download anything else. Like, they can't download Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So, yeah, if I had a kid, I probably wouldn't get them a smartphone, but, like, I'd be fine with getting them a tablet if they wanted to, like, get into drawing and shit, and I'd just set up parental blocks, and then, like, same with a computer, basically. But, yeah, I think young kids should be restricted from using social media by their parents. Thanks for the donation, though, Son Goku. Appreciate it.
So, new day, new day. It's very windy out here. I think this is the coldest it's ever been. It's fall right now, and this session was unique, and I will tell you why. It's like the exercises that we did this session was low-key different, because normally I start off with flat bench and just go on to weighted dips afterwards, or I just don't do weighted dips at all and do flat bench or some other exercise. But yeah, I wanted to see if I could at least get 5 plates on weighted dips for 4 reps. Unfortunately, we didn't. We got it for like 3 reps again. And that's how bench is. Like, bench and dips is one of those exercises that take a very long time to progress.
I'm surprised he can only flat bench 275 if he can rep out 225 and do weighted dips with that much weight.
Which is okay. Like, you know, it's going to take a long time to progress. But obviously I'm progressing, like, on all my lifts every single session. Form is getting better. Every, you know, numbers are going up. Like, we hit a 250-pound weighted dip like 2 weeks ago. So that was a sign that I got stronger. So we rep 3 plates, not 3 plates.
No, I'm doing the barbecue tofu and usually like rice with beans and sweet potatoes.
Our max weighted dip is 250. So I'm pretty sure, like, now, if I wanted to, I could get 260 for a 1 rep max, but I'm not gonna go for that. Honestly, I recommend just recommend doing like rep PRs instead of 1 rep maxes. Like 1 rep maxes take up a lot of time, because let's say for example if you end up failing the 1 rep max, then it's gonna set your whole lift back, a lot. That one, fail is gonna lead to like, you just having hella, bad sets on all your other exercises. The lift is just obviously gonna be awful, right? So I'm like, okay, since I don't wanna, risk having a lift like that, I'm just gonna, stick to what I've been doing, obviously progressive overloading and microloading. So let's say for example, if I'm repping the weight for 3 reps, right? And they go up by 4 reps, then I'm increase the weight by 5 pounds. And that would be like my PR, right? But yeah, I'm never going for like 1 rep maxes again though. Like those take up too many time. But yeah, like y'all never really see me do muscle ups that much. Not gonna lie, the potential I got on muscle ups is crazy. Honestly, I could have started off with weight if I just, did that first. Cause I ain't do weight first. I was doing it all body weight. Cause I didn't know how much reps I could really get body weight.
It's hilarious how there's like these fucking idiot retard douchebags like Hussein Farhat and that Julian kid who blow up on social media. But then you see like these actually impressive lifters who aren't obnoxious douchebags, and then they're kind of in the background. Nobody knows about them. It's like you have to be some kind of dickhead to blow up on social media.
But now that I know that I could rep muscle ups with ease, we're gonna start doing weighted muscle ups now. So next chest and back day, we're gonna do muscle ups, but we're gonna do it with like a 25-pound plate. Cause honestly, I got 225. I got that 25-pound plate right there, right, for like 1 rep, right. But it went up fast, so I'm full stack for plus 5 pounds for 270. We did that for 1. I didn't want to go for a second one because I know if I would have gone for a second one, the second rep wouldn't have counted because the first rep felt extremely heavy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do 1 rep for in the correct form when you lift, right, when you're lifting heavy. So if you're a person that's just now getting in the gym, I recommend 6 to 8. And once you learn all the movements, once you learn how to have perfect form, then you start diving into that very low volume, high intensity, heavy duty training, which is that 3 to 5 rep range, right? Or 3.
Yeah, this is a strong ass kid, and he looks like he knows how to train better than that fucking Julian douchebag.
3 to 6 rep range. That's like the rep range I recommend for people that are experienced, right? But like if you're just beginning, obviously.
Oh wait, he's not an obnoxious douchebag, so nobody's gonna watch his content.
Because you can't put up like a weight that you get for 3 reps and expect it to be good form. It's gonna look like your ego lifting, right? Because you're just, and then my flat bench is not even strong yet either, because I only been flat benching, like, progressively overloading and training the movement for 3 months. I've done the exercise before countless times, but I've never trained it correctly to the point where I was programming it, progressive overloading and going heavy. Like I used to I used to go for like a 1 rep max on bench like one day and just not, bench for like months after that. Like I wouldn't even call that, progress or, training bench. Training bench is like progressive overloading and doing the movement day by day by day, every single week, right? Sets, they were so satisfying, like every other month than lately. So everything's just going perfectly, right? But I've only been training abs for like 3 months, right? Like before, I was just training every muscle equally, but I would just not do abs because I feel like I didn't need to. But I realized, if I actually train abs, then it can make a significant,
And he doesn't film naked dudes like Jason Genova. All right. It is late. I am going to go nighty-night now. But I will be on tomorrow. I do have to get blood work done, so my schedule might be weird tomorrow. Sometimes even when I go early for blood work, I have to wait in the fucking waiting room for like 2 hours, so we'll see what fucking happens, but I should be on tomorrow at some point. And the plan is to train back and biceps, so I'll I'll try to do the workout stream as early as I can. And then, you know, do the normal stream after, but we'll see how things go. If I end up, you know, being late, then probably just a workout stream. But hope you all had fun. Big thanks to everybody who donated on Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow. So nighty night.